Hey everyone. Late start today. Sorry about that. Had to take care of more things right before late raid. Late start, normal raid time. You know, in an hour. In an hour-ish is raid. Yeah, I had to take care of a few things off stream before I was ready, and well, we're here, so hey Chief, hey Zinnia, and hey Leo. Hope you're all doing well. I hope the hurricane didn't hit you guys too badly. And well, I guess let's shut off the music and bring things up.
Test a bunch of other stuff, and so far, no
let's
hitching
sit up
at all
also.
today. So,
Oh, I need a keyboard and mouse, don't I?
I guess the driver was the issue.
Okay, so you know how you said you updated Windows?
Mm-hmm.
Drivers are how your stuff interacts with Windows.
Yeah. Being one behind right after Windows Update probably fucked it up.
It could easily be that Windows updated just something with how they could do their API calls, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Or how their API
yeah.
calls work. Really,
or something in how it reads information or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I had the September one, and I was like, all right. I guess sometimes if you're just one behind, it really does matter.
Well, I mean, it depends on what kind of update architecture we've got on Microsoft's side, too.
Yeah, it depends on the Microsoft side, depends on your side, depends on also, to be fair, not just your graphics card and your OS updates, but to be fair, there could be other things like your system bus that can send the data, but the driver might be set up to correct things from a system bus message that isn't ready for whatever Windows has done.
Yeah. Well, the bottom line is I've been running around, and I can't summon rain for the ultimate test, but I haven't had any hitching at all so far, so that's good.
Thought you could. People who are better at G-Pose, can you summon rain through G-Pose? I'm checking. I swear I thought there was a way to make it rain, like change the weather effect in G-Pose. Screen effect. No, not that blur. Okay. Sakura? You could do Sakura, it's not rain, but it's still a bunch of effects. Vanilla, no? I thought was possible. Also, hey, Chief, no, congrats on your 7th stream streak. Okay, Sakura eventually has a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it happens from time to time, but hey, technically, once you restart your streak, you start getting the points a little bit faster, actually.
Funniest shit in the world was...
Nethos, you're just stuck falling endlessly on my screen right now.
Funniest shit in the world. Doing Cyan's Mount Zozo check. You know, where he's sending the messages to that poor girl in Miranda whose boyfriend was, fucked up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the funniest person to go out and see was sending the messages?
Gao.
Edgar?
The Sasquatch.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
I forgot he exists.
Actually, Edgar is not so much funny as actually would work.
Edgar would do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, the Sasquatch was there, like, talking to the pigeon, and I'm just sitting here like, this is fucking hilarious.
Both him and Gao, I think, are like number
Go-Go
1
would have
and
been
2.
pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Go-Go would be, but he would fit.
Yeah, Eldritch Horror into mimicry is a little...
It changes the tone of the situation a bit. Instead of being, this is silly, or why are you doing this, Kyan, it becomes, oh god, she's cursed by some eldritch horror.
Also, it gave Realm Blitz, and so I started out with the highest magic power in the
Oh
fucking world.
no!
So,
Everything's dead.
Aura Blast is amazing now, even more so.
She was one of the starters, so I managed to like ease through the start really well.
Remind me, did you if you didn't know, if you know the button combos, do you still need to have the skills unlocked?
You need to have the skill unlocked. You need to be
Okay.
at the level.
For some reason, this is because early era of game facts and whatnot. I swear someone led me to believe that if you just knew the button combinations, you could do the stuff.
People said it.
People said it, and you get the first 3 unlocked and are never told about 2 of them. You can actually smack Vargas with Aura Blast instead of Pummel, and it still counts as killing him.
Man, can I also say that their description of how to use Blitz initially made no goddamn sense to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I try to do blitzes the way they tell me to, I can't. But when Betrayer reminded me that and it was the way I did it when I was younger, is you just for
It's
any
fighting
diagonal
games.
you can hit either of the buttons. It makes it way easier.
You can double the cardinal directional inputs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, the part that I was saying that it didn't explain well that me as a kid could understand was you hit Blitz, then you do left, right, left, and then you hit enter to confirm who you're blitzing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nope. I probably wouldn't have understood that, but the first time I played 6, I had a friend there who told me how to do it. So I got lucky. I would not have figured that out on my own.
Now, the instruction guide might tell you how to do it better, but
Everybody keeps telling me that it's a problem, and I just nod along. Everybody else has a problem with it. Yep, absolutely, it's a problem.
yes, we're doing
But
4
all
tonight.
I did was replicate what it said, and it's correct. It's sparse and dry, but
My problem was the way I interpreted it at first was, okay, I have to input those before I select Blitz. Because it said before, I thought it said before you select, put in your button combo. Or whatever. And that didn't work. So then I thought, okay, maybe I have to do it right when he says Blitz. Because that's when it then says invalid button combo. So maybe during that flash is when I need to input it. No, it's not like the Sonic 3 level select code.
it says step 1, select Blitz. Step 2, input the button combination, then hit A to confirm.
Fair enough. Maybe I
It
just
tells you
horribly...
to left, right, left, and then A to confirm.
It could be then I missed one text box.
Which is easy to do.
Well, it was the scrolling one line of text in combat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We got to
I am not
Electro
saying
Edge
it's not handled
2,
poorly.
The anchor face thing.
I
And
just
that's how
don't
far we
have
got
the-
on our
the
first
horror
night.
stories.
But
That's
we
all.
may have a bit of regression because we missed out last week, so...
I actually think it was a fun idea.
Also, I am being loud again.
And then I think that Legend of Legaia took that idea and made it way better.
Also, good news, I
Don't get
fixed
me
things so
started.
that my audio
Yep.
parsing
We
will
can
be
leave it at
correct
that.
now.
I still have
things
never finished that game. The problem is it's a big enough game that whenever I start it, since emulator stuff is always a side thing for me, something comes up where I can't play it for a while, and then I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Also, I can't ever quite figure out really how damage works in that game and like what combos I should be using. And I've never found anything coherent enough to explain it to me.
Well,
Look, for me,
Okay.
I admit, for me, I eventually just did Aura Blast constantly, but that's because it was, hey, I figured out how to do this. But that's also because I had a diagonal map, because I mapped my numpad.
welcome back from Chatlim. We were talking about Legend of Legaia.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. I'm just.
Look, it was still combos.
I understand and I completely get it. I just know that you were talking to chat while we were having our aside. That's
No,
why
actually,
it was hilarious.
Actually, I got distracted by Bree trying to schedule up the archipelago on Monday.
Bree. Okay.
We
Anyway,
need to do more of those. Those are fun.
okay. For Legend of Legaia, you've got to think about it in two different ways. Is it magic damage or is it physical damage?
Is there an indicator for that?
Is it a magic
I
spell
like
or
this,
not?
I like
okay.
this accidental tank set I have, because nothing on this is glamored.
The arts have their own
This-
potency things, but we'll go into that in a minute.
These sunglasses,
If it's magic,
they're
there
part
is
of a
chart.
bandana. The bandana doesn't
I
show on
have this
Vieira.
chart
This is the
somewhere.
one headpiece that works better on Vieira than others, I think.
There it is. This
Like,
chart
this
is
came
insane.
together well. I look
I
like a
mostly-
Monster Hunter Sword
I have
and Shield
the
guy.
weird alien that fires lasers that intersect on the enemy that I got early, and that like made me the only magic spell I ever used. I've never gotten far past meeting the
Nope,
magic spirit
and
babies.
probably won't figure out for a while, because
Okay.
our group is not starting when the thing comes out, so
Every
it's going to be at
element
least a month
has
or
a
more
multiplier based on your
after
character's element.
it comes out before we
Oh,
figure
I
it out.
didn't
We
know
might
it
not.
had
Honestly, we're
stab.
probably not starting until the next, sometime in the next calendar year.
Continue.
So magic
Ugh,
is
excuse me.
entirely like, what's the potency?
Oh,
and
wait,
potency
this has been sitting
is
for 10 minutes. Do I even?
not
Man,
debatable,
I went from being
but
exhausted right
not
until stream
obvious
to
from
being
the start.
hyper as heck.
On average, you find out if it's flat AoE, if it's special AoE, or if it's single target. If it's single target, you basically just run off the MP. The MP is going to be the damage times whatever percentile multiplier you got. If it's special AoE, you have to, like Theater, the Thunder one you were talking about,
I mean,
you have to make sure that it gets that
let me
special.
mute them for a second. To be fair, Chief, the PFs for it are going to be running, like, for a good long while. Because remember, one, they said ultimate. They didn't say ultimates when they first mentioned the content coming in Dawn Trail. Personally, I'm really hoping we only have one ultimate, because I would like to only have one ultimate to focus on versus having what we had with Top of kind of that to the wire that we ended up having before we got it done. I mean, we could do it, but I just liked a little bit less stress. But at the same time, the next, if there is another ultimate, it won't come out until 7.3. You're going to have almost a year before that comes out. So, well, a year? 8 months. You'll have at least 8 months before that comes out, because their patch cycles right now are about 4 months long. Yeah, exactly. And even still, you can take a look at various party finders. I don't know if it's going to be on Crystal right now, but no, even on Crystal. Hey, weapon people are still doing Uwu. This technically is looking for a sub, but still, you can find people who are still doing these pug runs, and even without that, there's almost always people looking to do ultimates at almost any point of time in the game. So you can also, if you wanted to try finding an ultimate static, you could do that. To be fair, yeah, ultimate statics are they're just like normal statics. They are very hit or miss. First ultimate static I had, I'm glad I got the experience. Wasn't that great. Second ultimate group I had, we cleared Uwu enough times to get enough totems for every single weapon that was out at the time. And you know, it was a good learning experience, but it was not a type of group that I mesh well with, I admit, in the long run. Third ultimate group I had was very surgical with how they went through things. It was kind of like being in a hardcore group without the standard hardcore hours, but was kind of like that mentality to a degree. And it wasn't bad. We got the job done. I got 11 clears of Ukob through it. But it was kind of okay, I'm here and I'm getting what I want done out of it, but I wasn't enjoying things nearly as much as with my current ultimate group of no crits allowed. They're basically they're kind of adjacent in style to GCC in terms of personality and whatnot, and that's the kind of group I work better in, because it's, hey, we're here to get stuff done, but also we're here to have fun and joke around as we do this. Anyway, let's come off of Discord mute.
Best, aside from Camaro, is one of the best single target ones possible. Partially because it's dope as fuck.
I don't know what you sent me.
I mean, that's important.
Legend of Legaea's multipliers based on percentage buffs on magic.
Okay, sorry, I had to mute you guys because question was asked, and it was just easier not to have to talk over you guys.
Yeah, okay.
No worries.
So anyway, like, there's all that, but mostly bosses are, oh, did you spirit? No? You should spirit in case you get autoed. Is the boss going to do a big attack? Because you can actually, like, rhythm them.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
oh, then I should spirit to take less damage. Or does anybody need healing? You guys
enjoy this just sort of like,
okay, if
I'm
any
not really
of that
doing anything
is like, if you've already spirited, you don't need to defend,
and you guys get to hear
to
stuff like this Legends of Legaia
then you
discussion.
toss out big hits. And big hits are either long chains or multiple uses of your mystic arts. Now we're going to get into physical combat.
Which is the part that really makes no sense to me.
Physical combat is either you're chaining multiple boring arts in a row. It does okay damage, and it's kind of cheap on AP, so it's still something you're going to do.
Also, at some point this weekend, I'm going to go ahead and...
if you're full on AP and you have the ability, you can do mystic arts, which are the ones you get out of the books.
Armando farms, because I still need those 99
mystic
totems.
That's the second game.
And I need some, I'm going to need some tomestones
Hyper arts.
For the week.
Hyper arts are the ones that you get out of books.
I want to feel like I got
Could
like
I do this
one or
now?
two and was
no, I
never
can't do it
impressed
now,
with
but I
them.
could probably do it first thing then.
Well,
let me take a look though. Wait, I don't have
first
to
of
look.
all,
I already know
they
what I
get
need for my
bonus
best in
damage.
slot.
They have really good potencies on them.
Okay.
Starting with the second one for each person.
I'm going to have non-upgraded.
They're better than regular arts, but they also cost more.
Non-upgraded, non-4 weapon.
So it ends
But
up
still,
evening out for
left
your
and
first
right
tier
side,
ones.
non-upgraded
So,
best in slot on
Tornado
Paladin
Flame
before
that you get for
Scholar.
Vaughn.
That's
Right,
that's
left.
funny to
You're
me.
just, it's there as a starter for your combos. You can do 2 in a row if you have 6 hits. That's still 60 AP. Instead, you have like, you can do that, and then you can do a 4-hit follow-up afterwards.
Hey, there's Betrayer.
And come out with similar damage with slightly less AP cost. But because you're spiriting, you're getting 32 AP, and
So
you're
I
extending
need
your agility by 50%.
Earrings and bracelet. I can get one
Does
of
that
them
make
now.
sense?
I didn't know it extended your ability.
Yeah, it extends your combo bar every time you defend.
Oh, okay.
Oh, both
Yes,
are
your agility
real
is
good.
your combo bar.
We'll go with bracelet.
That stat is directly your combo bar stat.
Okay. That would have been nice to know.
It brings it up somewhere. It brings it up in those statues in the Hunter's Spring that you didn't look at.
I probably looked at them, but it's
So yeah, one
didn't write
DREX, and
them
I'll
down
have
in a notebook.
all the tombstone gear I need for
Yeah, I know. I get it.
Paladin. And then
Is there anything? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter though if it's only level and spirit based though.
I need to get all the gear for
there are
Dancer, because
accessories.
Dancer's kind of fallen behind.
Oh,
But
okay, that does.
Starting
make a
disc
difference.
3.
Starting disc 3. Okay, I just didn't get to them. Got it.
You might be able to get one early, although that involves slots.
I'm glad you brought up Tornado Flame because that was like the
I will
example
say,
I was going to use of like.
my other Paladin, my
looks
other
like it
tank
does a little
glamour,
bit more damage.
which
but-
It's
actually,
30 AP.
I
It
can
does
just
do more damage.
go
It
onto
also
another
ends
tank.
with an arms, so that you can
This is
start
my-
any art. that
okay,
starts
not
with
fully,
arms.
but this is
That's
basically
true.
You
my
just can't
standard
chain
tank
hyper
glamour
arts together.
using the field
Now,
commander's
here's where
coat,
we get
which
interesting.
needs
Starting at
damn
7
coat needs
hits
to be
for most of
diable.
the cast. Might be all the cast. I'd have to look at Gala's again. Starting at 7 hits, you can
I
do
know I
super
saw
arts,
someone recently,
which
with
is if
this
you do an
frickin'
input
coat.
of 3 or more arts, specifically in a certain order, the last art gets supercharged and
Where
gets
was it that I saw
a
someone
cool
with
new
this
animation
coat?
and extra damage.
I did get to that point with Noah.
Was it back in Endwalker?
And that was the point where I realized Noah is not the mage
Might have been in
princess. She's the
Endwalker.
DPS.
Speed slapper.
Let's take a look if it was Endwalker.
Actually, when you get Sortie in
Ooh, hey, that just made me realize.
in Jelani, the fucking Sky Tower. When you get Sortie, that does enough damage with her wind bonus to be justifiable as mage damage.
Mm-hmm.
She also has a pretty good
have,
AoE.
oh, yeah, I have 700
Unfortunately,
left. Man,
most of
I
the
have
water
so many
types are
Aetherite tickets.
always AoE.
Why am I thinking it would be here? It wouldn't be any of these
I
people.
wasn't using her as a mage.
I don't think
In
so.
fact,
at
my problem
least.
with her was always like, well,
Yeah,
knowing
no,
that,
it wouldn't be you.
knowing
It
about
would
the
be in
stoning,
Charlian.
that's going to help a lot next time I play. But my problem with her is just it was the classic. She does a lot of damage, and then if anything attacks her, she
It's got to be in
fucking dies.
Charlian.
Yeah, that's because you've got to spend a lot of time like prepping your heals, making sure she's equipped, and all that noise.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing about magic is, remember, you've got to
I enjoy
use it
how
to
I'm
level it.
basically kidnapping Betrayer with this.
Do remember that, and I did level it.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's per
Was
spell
it in the
type, not
studium?
overall.
Yeah,
Anyways,
But- I've done that before. That's Secret of Mana. That's not too bad.
yeah, I know.
It's slow and annoying, but
Tangent. Betrayer, there was an NPC we saw either in Endwalker or recent Dawn Trail that had the field commander's coat. Where the hell were they? Or am I imagining things?
I kind of remember
Wasn't it
seeing
Yulm?
it too.
Yulmore? Was it that far back? Like, I definitely remember, like, Raid Hub area.
Might have been Yulmore.
Alright, so it's not them. Not them. Let's take a look at the actual raid gear, people. It's Yulmore.
Okay.
These codes need to be dieable, god damn it.
Yes. Anyway, so super arts do not do as much damage as two hyper arts. However, there are some that have bonus effects, technically, and so they're sometimes viable, especially because you can get them off cheaper than multiple hyper arts.
Gotcha.
Last,
they-
oh, go on.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm going to the last thing. I want questions first.
Okay, I was gonna say, so the point where I was at where I was not impressed with hyper arts and Noah was kicking the shit out of things with the super art chains I found for her was
yeah, I should
literally
go,
just a
check
point
my
where those
retainer.
are more damage than hyper arts. Or more
I'm
efficient.
fucking crashing the market
For
on
Noah,
some things.
at that point
Someone
in time,
undercut
you
me
are
by
able
one
to
gil,
perform
I
a
undercut
couple
them by
super
cutting the
arts,
price in
and her
half.
hyper art doesn't lead into anything all that useful,
Yeah.
and isn't the high damage you're getting out of 2 and 3.
Okay,
So it was literally
Someone
just that
undercut
point in the
me, but
game is
my
why I
stuff
felt
has
that
been
way.
selling.
Yep.
Let's put more of these on the
Understood.
market.
Now, if you manage to get a full
The price of this was
bar of,
60k
AP
before I started, by the way.
and 280 fucking agility, whether through spirit or not,
And for context,
you can do miracle arts.
Which I don't think
I
I ever
have a
got.
lot to
You
sell.
literally couldn't have without a Game Shark.
Yeah.
Or insane amounts of grinding, I guess, but that's not where we're at. Otherwise, you wouldn't have a problem with Berserker. Miracle
I'm also
arts
crashing
are
the
like
price on,
if
these flat
super
brushes
arts
slowly but surely.
decided that they just wanted to go off.
Oh, someone joined my strategy.
You have a
I'm gonna join
specific
their
input
plan.
that eats up all 9 combo slots, and 9 is the maximum. You have
It now costs
like
less
a couple
than
hits,
buying
and then
a
it just
normal one
says
from the
miracle art,
from an NPC.
and then you just drop 9 different
I don't care. I
arts on the
crafted
enemy.
these. This is just to recoup costs.
Noah gets
of
a unique one with Jurassic Kick at the end.
frickin'
I don't remember what Gala's is.
crystals.
I spent too much time with him casting. But yeah, miracle arts.
This was
are massive
120k when I
damage,
started.
to the point where when you're doing
I need
the
product
boss
to move.
rush part of disc 3, it ends up being
let
how
me
you
check
clean
something.
up when you're high enough level.
Oh, you did sell some. You sold some.
And if you do it at a specific point in the game, you can make it so you can miracle art every turn, rather
I think
than
I
have
got
to
enough of that for
replenish,
now.
AP.
Let's start getting.
It's literally one small part of
The
the
other was
game
alpaca.
where you have to stop MSQ and run all the way back to the tower, but it can be done.
Basically, what? How much of this
Just
do
to do
I
a side
have
game
so
slightly
much of this,
easier
I
that
don't
you
think
shouldn't
I
be
need
doing
that
at this
anymore.
point.
Pretty much right now, I don't know what to send my retainers out for, so they're just getting me some of the annoying
sad to the
materials
guy,
for
too,
making
apparently. I remember
Well,
Rent
purple and
not
orange
really.
strip,
I didn't dislike
crafting
it. It was something I had
items.
never really seen before when I got it, but
I'm
it
sure
was
there's something
nowhere
else I
near
can
as good as
send
the
them
guy
out for,
one.
but I'm
once I
not
got
sure
my hands
right
on the
now.
guy one.
Well, when you take the magic system and take the interesting, intricate spell options and the ability to level them up to get debuffs, and instead turn it into, I cast these 3 spells that do damage.
Yeah. Oh, it also has like one of the worst English dubs I've ever heard.
Oh,
It's
I'm gonna
bad.
let that go. It's
It's
PS2
this
era. They
and
did their
this,
best. Bless their hearts.
I think.
Um,
Which really means I should send them out
really,
for
the problem was
peppers.
half of the cast
and
was worthless
corn
in Legaia
oil.
2 because they weren't able to put out the
Actually,
exact
or
same
since I'm doing all
combos that
this,
were
I
not
can make
only
300
pretty high
Jesus.
fucking damage,
I
but
might have
looped
a bit
into
much of that.
themselves, and arts in that game
Yeah, I should
replenished
probably
AP,
send them out to
and
get
super arts
this
and hyper arts
stuff
drained
next.
it.
It's been so long, I forgot
Honestly,
about that.
So
your
you had
retainers are a
characters that
good
were
way
able
to get gil.
maintain
And let's be fair, if you do
easily by 10 hours in, 5
expert
hours in,
high level
14
leveling
hit
trials,
fucking combos that didn't
alliance,
drain
and normal
gauges.
raids, that'll get you usually 100k gil a day if you just do those each day.
Which
that is
it's a bit much.
annoying, and there's
Mhm.
other ways to get money
Well,
faster.
I also just remember like
but
the
you can use
the
this as
start
a
of that
two
game
birds,
being
one
a
stone
huge
style.
log.
Especially if you
But it was a
well,
you as the
long
head need. It's
slog
not
until I
much, but it
actually
is a
had
nice
another
little
party
bonus.
member. Because Maya doesn't count for a long time.
Also,
They
don't forget your
really
custom
were trying
deliveries. If
their
you don't need the
hardest to
materia, get
absolutely
the materia
give
from
you the
your
same
custom.
kind of,
Do your
here's
custom
a new
deliveries,
world,
buy the
here's your
materia,
introduction
sell the
into it.
materia on the market
Mhm.
board,
But they
or
did it without agency.
hoard it. Hoard your green and blue materia until 7.1.
I mean, you don't have any
7.1
agency
is going to
in what's
have more
going on. You
craft.
don't have your small little
7.1 is going to have more gathering and crafting gear, and people are going to need to remeld. Means they're going to need more materia of grade 12 and 11 style. So you could basically anticipate the market and start getting a lot and get ready to just flood the market. Honestly, it's one of the ways a lot of people make money.
But I don't know why, but being able to like wander around a little overworld and talk to people.
Oh, I can tell you why. It's because they put fucking chests everywhere going, hey, did you explore? Have a present.
All right, there
Did you
you
talk
go.
to these people? Have a present. Like, you ain't do that.
No, it doesn't. In fact, that's the problem I have with a lot of modern games.
What's the point of exploring this beautiful world you've created?
Yeah.
Just to see it? That's nice. But you've been reusing assets, so I don't give a fuck.
Pretty much.
Honestly, taking a break also isn't a bad thing either.
Oh, fantastic. Another
Like,
sunset in the exact opposite
right now,
direction of
I've
the
got-
last sunset.
Right now, I've got my retainers out just getting me raw materials that, like, if you want, just send them out to get something that's nice
Hey,
and
by the
easy
way,
to
I've
make,
only
like
gotten, an
some
hour
of the
and a half
gathering or
sleep.
crafting accessories. That usually doesn't require
That's
Sorry
much.
to hear that.
You can craft it easily at high quality,
Hope
and then
won't
put
be
it
too
on the
much
market
of a
board and
problem.
make basically
I am running on
a
spite.
good profit, even if you even if you
Look, I know from
horribly
experience that
undercut
Spite can be a
everyone
pretty
else.
good.
And
It can be a good
usually
energy
those
source,
will
but it
sell,
definitely does run
or
out
at least they
faster than other
used to
stuff.
sell. Like
Or
I
for
would
me,
make
If you don't
Zelkova,
have a lot of spite.
I would make Zelkova accessories near the end of Stormblood. The Okova accessories were the first crafting accessory for the entire expansion. They were like some lumber and some thread. So I just sent my retainers out to get me the lumber and thread, crafted them into a Okova piece, undercut the market, made sure my stuff was always the cheapest by a significant margin, and hey, I got free money even up through the end of the expansion. Like, I think I got a good 3 to 5 million just from those. Just need... Oh yeah, well, yeah, leveling your crafters was also help. If you need to level them and you want to do it passively, custom deliveries aren't bad for leveling your crafters in a passive, doesn't cost you much of any money strategy. Like, just make sure you have them unlocked. And if you've got access to bonuses, do the bonuses when they're there.
Literally everybody else in the situation was giving high fives over it, so...
I don't know what to do about that for Situation 2 then. Other than stab people. That
I-
might be despite talking.
Honestly, the fact that I had to mute and came back to the spite and stabbing, I think made this conversation better.
I mean, really, for me, it was just, 15 years of...
Oh, I'm actually surprised Ellery's not on
Yada,
yet.
yada, yada. Your lifestyle will never amount to anything. You won't get anything. These same people having to, hand me a master's degree.
Felt good, didn't it?
Yep.
Nice. Lim, I am running on spite and 1.5 hours of sleep.
Oh, okay. For that, just open up your timers
We have moved
and
on
it'll
from
tell
Legend of
you.
Legaia because Legaia 2 exists and I got depressed.
Yeah, GC turn-ins are another good
shouldn't
way
have
for it
mentioned
as
it.
well.
But I had to
But yeah, like,
I had to make the
find out how
comparison
to
'cause I
gain
played
access
2
to them
before I played
because,
1.
I'm so sorry.
like,
Well, 2 was
I
Or
can't show you how much
congratulations.
experience.
I was gonna say 2 was
Oh, wait, here we
interesting
go. I
enough, and
can
was
show
like,
you.
Hey, shit!
At
this was weird.
93,
And also like a different game.
each
And apparently
turn-in
people
at
didn't
max,
receive it
each
well,
turn-in at
but they
any
loved
quality
this first one. Let's
is
play this first
1.9
one.
million.
Oh shit, it's
So
great.
6
I
turn-ins,
can't believe I actually
that's
haven't been able to finish
12.
it.
That's almost 12 million experience
I don't
from
know
this
what to tell you
one
other than
NPC.
Toilet time, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and let's even look at the early, and it's the same
more fiber
across
if you need
all
more
of them.
time.
It's just based off of your level. So, like, yeah, unlock
So
them.
glad Lim keeps muting us for his fucking stream.
Oh, you guys weren't muted then. I just was ignoring you because I'm describing the benefits of if you want a lazy level. Custom deliveries are a really fucking good way to lazy level your crafters.
Custom
They are.
deliveries and GC turn-ins. Don't do anything else.
Yeah, well, I just took a look and hey, level 93, 6 turn-ins is 12 million experience. That's almost a level from 1, and you get 12 turn-ins a week.
Yep.
Custom deliveries are really just doing the Grand Company turn-in, especially if it's a bonus one, instant level. I accidentally goldsmith to 100, and I decided I wanted to do it and have Culinarian at like 98 or something until I got bored and just stopped.
Another thing also that is good, assuming you have, like, just proper gear. You don't even need it melted, just, like, gear at level, at least, is the Crystarium, Studium, and, Wachu Meki Meki, quests.
If I eventually do those, I will definitely be leveling one of the crafts while doing them. Because
yeah, well-
that will get you like 1.5 leveled up.
Also, greetings.
Oh,
Howdy, Cayman.
Oh,
1.5 what leveled up?
Doing the doing the crafter class quests. Each time you do it, assuming you get like you turn in the highest quality, it gets you like pretty close to 1 to 1.5 levels for whichever crafter you're on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Crafting is. It's still the Ixal dailies is the annoying part when I had to do it, but at this point I think like
Hey, Gigwear, welcome. Hope you're
level
doing well.
20 is level 20 opens up Ishgard.
yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that's a bottleneck anymore.
Yeah, like it. Honestly, I felt up through level 50 used to be the biggest pain. Even more so when roll abilities existed. Now that everyone has now that everyone has access to the same skills, though, it's so much nicer.
The roll cross stuff still was there for crafting when I did it. I think they had gotten rid of it for they had gotten rid of it for.
It was there until I think Shadowbringers.
Yeah, they had gotten rid of the cross class stuff by the time I started playing for battle jobs, but it was still there for crafting, and I got my crafting leveled up before Shadowbringers. Because I distinctly remember seeing the changes afterwards and going, God damn it.
And to be fair, you still want all of them, just because they still have it being, you need leather for, you often
Material
need...
crosses.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It just meant leveling it was messy.
Leveling it gets less messy when you do everything for the crafting log bonus, because the crafting log bonus was how we leveled it back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you were unaware of it and were struggling, and then you just paid someone to make you a leave kit.
Mm-hmm. These are the things where I really want to sit down and like shake them until they let me write how to start and how to level.
Yeah.
But that's a separate argument.
Look, I admit, I'm one of the ones I paid for a leave kit, but then again, I was doing it in Heaven's Word.
You did you, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying Square Enix needs shook.
Yes. And you know what? I'll also say this. I did get Weaver all the way up to 60 without the leave kit.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I got Weaver to 60, and then I started working on another one.
I was told by somebody while I got into the game if I wanted to start crafting, I had to do all the crafters. That was all he told me. But then I'm like, all right, I'll just do 1 to 10 on each of the crafters, and then I'll do 11 to 20 on the next one. And making the materials all on my own made it easy to level everything up. It was easy the entire way, only because I was being methodical and spending way more time than a lot of people when they're getting into something want to spend on something.
Right, and I'm also remembering the reason I eventually got everything up to max wasn't even for the crafting side of things, actually.
Sure.
Yeah, it was because of my gear completely dying when me and Rhoda were doing a Pharaoh Sirius hard, and her physic on Black Mage healed more than my emergency tactics Adlo on Scholar.
That's absolutely why Rue picked up crafting, was DREX, and his tank gear breaks in the middle of the run, and he has to leave. We can't keep him up.
Now I have to remember the mechanics of Fight 4.
I just do a quick refresher. You can watch a quick refresher. Just go up through Electrope Edge 1 and you'll be good. That's like the first 3 minutes of the fight.
I'm ready for Electron Stream. I lubed.
Electron Stream is the...
Set up triangles.
The thing that Ellery posted the diagram for and that I gave the text one for? Okay.
I mean, it also has a wild charge wall outside of just the triangles.
Oh, yeah, right. I forgot.
It's got a wild charge, too, that we have to line for.
But
then we spread, and then we wild charge, and then we spread, and then we wild charge.
Yeah, thankfully, the wild charge part is basically, hey, tanks, be close to the boss. Everyone else, don't be right. Don't nuzzle the boss.
I know, I'm just
saying I'm glad we don't have to aim it.
Considering where we are, we couldn't help it if we aimed it.
I could see us somehow having weird angles. It just shoots off 30 or 45 degrees.
Somebody threw a glass orb in our face and it just refracted. Electrope has many uses. Shit, Electrope has many uses actually got brought up in another Discord, and I had to sit there and go. They were trying to puzzle it out, and these are the kind of people that aren't necessarily excited when I sit there and actually tell them that it's a Final Fantasy joke, but instead are super excited by their own, like, their own headcanons. So I'm just sitting there like, I know what this is from.
I'm sorry. The way you said her line, though, of the "it has many uses," my brain
Was Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
No, it wasn't Ed and Eddie. It was another thing that my brain actually auto-completed of the "let me show you another."
Oh, okay.
But I don't know
kind
what
of-
that's from. The neurons came back, and it was a... I'm trying to remember, what did my brain just remind me of?
Good luck.
I'm going to be screwed. It's going to come back, and it's going to be the reason I don't sleep tonight.
I could have done Electrope has many uses, Ed Boy, but then I'd have to do the voice, and I'm very bad at that voice.
Electrope has many uses, Ed boy.
I don't like how good you are at that. Stop
He's
that!
very good at that, actually. You should use one of that voice in your streaming.
Yes, you should absolutely bring
It's definitely
Rolf
gotta be a
to
voice
Zelda
with-
Echoes of
Oh
Wisdom.
my god, yes!
Okay, you know
I'll
what?
go Rolf.
Since my brain kept on failing trying to figure out how to consistently do a New York accent that doesn't just devolve into a gangster accent, Gorons are going to be Rolf.
That's great!
Yes.
Your stream should be thanking us right now.
I mean, Giggler has said they love the idea of it. Like, yeah, really, I should start trying to figure out things like that versus just the pitch stuff that I fail at doing.
You don't fail that badly. You do pretty good. You just get forgetful whenever something exciting's happening.
That is fair. It also doesn't help that the pitch has a lot fewer options of what I can do at that point as well.
Well, it's easier to slide into something that's more defined, like Rolf from Ed, Ed, and Ed.
Honestly, if you can pull out the Cartoon Network repertoire, I think you're going to have a fantastic time.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
You could do some Dexter's Lab. You could... Oh, what else would be good?
I'd have to re-listen to some of those again.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's something to workshop. You might want to just throw it in the back of your head.
I'm just saying the good old Cartoon Network childhood memories we've all got.
Yeah, I admit, you said that though, and my brain started going into, okay, why do I feel like there are kids next door voices that this would work with?
Ooh,
There
hell,
are!
Code Lyoko?
I never watched that.
I've seen that, and I watched a lot of it, but I don't really remember a lot of it. It was okay.
Okay, 14-year-old me totally would have been an SAO fan, so like that's
Oh, yeah.
where that.
Oh yeah, no, like, from what I'm told, it was very enjoyable, it was fun. The only issue I had with it is that it had Speed Racer dub problems. Because
Yes,
remember,
it did.
Be the fuck
it was a redub of a French cartoon.
Mhm.
It does look very French.
It is.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah, it was French.
It's just like
Well-
how the doofus Wakfu anime was also a French anime.
Well-
Not anime, but that's also because the
All those
game
characters
studio was
look
French
like
as well for that
Long
one, though.
Was Code Lyoko the one that makes me think that it's Dirty Reboot?
Yes.
Yeah.
I hated that art so much.
It
All
was-
the characters look like wine bottles.
Well,
Oh my
They
god,
do?
phone!
They
no,
do.
no, I'm not arguing. I'm just, well, consider the source.
Wee.
I don't think I could do Samurai Jack. I can't do Jack's voice, and I know I cannot do Aku's voice. I cannot do I'm sorry, I'm not going to butcher Mako. Because if I tried, let's be fair, if I was going to try to do Mako, it would be him as Iroh. I would do his
I don't
Iroh
know,
voice
considering
instead.
the amount of time that we're on here with Frosty making fun of Quebec,
Yeah.
I think we'll be okay.
There we go.
listen.
All right. Also, we've got ads starting in about 5 minutes. I'm just going to let them go naturally once they go on because we are still looking to get people online. Yeah. But honestly, Naren,
Here on
I've got
my
him.
other
I've got
screen,
him doing mid rolls because
looking at
I'm trying to
different
use them in
options
general
other than Nidoking
to
because
take a break.
unfortunately, with an
And
AI that knows what it's doing,
I'd rather have like 3 minutes of
Nidoking
mid rolls
no longer
so that
is
people
just
can come in and watch
throwing
and
at
me
everything.
take a break during the ad breaks when I can.
You want me to Pokemon
Versus
run?
if people have to
I
sit through the
found
pre-rolls,
a
which
ROM
Twitch
hack of
keeps on
Crystal
forcing me
that
to restart streams, and
basically
I assume it might be happening for others as well.
It's the same
and
game,
that makes
but it
pre-rolls
basically
even
goes
worse.
through and gives the like gym leaders and some of the like the Elite Four and a bunch of the difficult encounters good move sets that are still legal.
Also, by the way, hey Naren,
and
welcome.
Most importantly,
I didn't even
gives
somehow
the
my
game
brain
an
didn't
AI
register you were
overhaul
the
so
one who
that it
mentioned
knows
Samurai Jack
how
because
to
yours
use
is
its Pokemon.
your text is just a slightly different shade of green.
And this is all it takes to suddenly make Gen 2 very difficult.
Yeah,
Because
that definitely.
There's a lot of nasty things
Hopefully,
you can do that
I don't think
are not
this most recent
immediately
hurricane
apparent,
completely
and
missed you,
never
right?
and you never
right,
see
Naren?
normally just running through the game. The number of times I have
Okay, that's good. That's good.
lost half my money and had to reload my save just because the game baited me into a attack that it swapped out into a resistant Pokemon and then kills me with Pursuit, or puts spikes down and starts phasing my team. Like this is the kind of devious shit. It's good. It's just fun to be challenged in that game. But it means that some of like the classic really good ones like Nidoking.
Yeah, I get that.
Is
I
a very
definitely
solid
understand
Pokemon.
hey, we've got family we can
and
go
you used to just
evacuate
like give him Thunder
to.
Punch and Electric Punch and
I mean, it
tear through
definitely means you
everything.
guys are probably
It doesn't
crowded,
work
but it's
anymore
probably
because it
cheaper
knows you're going to
in
do
the
that, and
long
it has
run,
an answer on every
unfortunately.
team.
But hopefully, hopefully it's not a
It
case
also
of
means you
they're
can't sit there and just level one
grading
Pokemon
on your
20 levels
nerves.
above
Hopefully it's just
everybody else,
okay,
because it's
you're
ready for
here,
that too.
this is different, but we get through this, versus, hey,
So just start
I hate
feeding
you,
them the gym leaders rare candy.
which, you have
No.
with some family.
You
like
if you
everyone
know
has
what
with
you're
some of their
doing-
family, usually.
their move sets are varied enough, and they have coverage in their team enough
I
that
should
if
have
you
checked something.
hit them with something that's still within reason but over leveled. Like if you're like 25 levels over them, you're still going to crush them. But they will basically use stall tactics and phasing and a bunch of different stuff to eventually kill your one guy before you can sweep them all. Because if you've stacked that many levels on one Pokemon, you don't have a team. There's not enough experience to have a team. Not without fighting in the wild for 10,000 years.
I know a lot of people complain about the new EXP share in the more recent games, but honestly, I like it because it means the grinding against wild Pokemon is not fun.
No, it's not.
It's not bad. It's not shiny grinding, which to me is the second worst. Old egg farming for stuff was the worst. Honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I haven't played a Pokemon for real since I was a teenager. But I don't remember having a grind in a while.
You don't if you're just playing the game. It's only if you want to go into Battle Subway and stuff like that in the later ones.
It's only if that,
Yeah.
or if you're insane, or if you're doing a Nuzlocke or something like that, you tend to have to because you may have gotten some really bad Pokemon.
I really appreciate the reason I like Gen 2 instead of playing the modernized versions of them is because I understand why the effort value and individual value system that is in modern Pokemon is more interesting, I say with air quotes, than the old system. But I really don't like having to bust out a sheet of paper and make sure I don't accidentally kill a Rattata, and thus ruining a Pokemon and having to level a new one from level 5.
Well, honestly,
I much prefer back when they just all had a point bonus of 100 and you didn't have to worry about splitting them, and you just grabbed something and went.
Hey, Frosty.
well, to be fair, back then I think back then and even now you could still like just pump drugs into them. But I also liked how in X and Y and Sun and Moon, I think they got rid of it afterwards. They had hey, just play this little game on the bottom to get your effort value.
That was the best way to get the effort value. So the difference is that the effort values, if you want to call them that, the stat experience. I don't remember what it was called. I think it might be stat experience or something.
In original or in current?
In Gen 1 and 2, in the original.
Okay.
Every single stat was 0 to 100. And you got 10 for feeding them one of the stat items, one of the drugs. And they didn't compete with each other. Effort values have a total maximum value of 510 and an individual max of 255, which means that if you're really min-maxing stats, which can...
All right, sounds like ads are
unfortunately,
playing.
A single point can really matter.
Start the Carbuncle Battle Royale.
Like, accidentally killing a Rattata can screw you out of getting another stat that you want.
Well, and there was also the thing of even though you could go up to 255, it was better to stop earlier because those last few points.
252.
Okay, yeah.
Man, y'all are talking some nerd ass math. All I knew is you leveled
Yeah,
up and your monsters got stronger. I didn't know.
The only time this ever mattered is if you tried doing their bullshit, quite frankly, pure bullshit, endgame stuff that they started
clearly
adding.
need to touch some long grass.
You know what's funny about that too is
But long grass is where the Pokemon live.
It was eventually discovered that all of this stat grinding was irrelevant when you could just use stupid tricks like the level 5 Aeron, or like the max level Togepi evolution that has the bonus to flinch chance, and then you Thunder Wave, Confusion
See, I just
Beam.
thought missing though and risked it all.
Yep.
Man, I know.
Well, part of the reason that the battle subways and stuff are bullshit is because it started using Mario Party math once you got past like the 3rd round.
Yeah, and it was hey, they have one-hit KO moves.
100% success chance. Yep.
It wasn't 100. I don't remember it being 100%, but it was basically, hey, one-hit KO move. It's supposed to be a 10 to 30% chance. They have a 75% chance now.
It can go higher than that. Yeah, it's very dumb.
It was the only way they knew to try to make it hard, and it's like, this is not actually making this is the definition of artificial difficulty.
Which is why people eventually realize the stats don't matter, and you just use unbeatable things like the level 5 Aeron bullshit, or the permanent flinch lock Togepi thing.
And that's not a good thing either.
No, it's not.
Apparently,
the only way to
What's wrong
win
with
Battle
body
Royale.
checks?
The only...
Am I the only motherfucker that roleplayed Ash Ketchum?
Yeah.
No, I did that in Yellow.
I loved Yellow.
Yellow was actually very fun.
Loved Yellow.
I love the first gen. I still think original Silver, I still think is my favorite, with Black and White being honestly second for me.
Silver would be my
Silver
favorite
was
if
the
Crystal
last one
didn't
I played.
exist. I actually do really like Crystal.
I admit I never played Crystal, so it probably would make a difference because from what I've heard, to be fair, the 3rd generation, and every time that they did a 3rd generation, ended up being the best of that generation.
It's the same thing, except with slightly better plot exposition and a couple of bugs cleaned up.
Well,
If I have to rank it on purely how much fun I had, like, obviously you can't really rank the game, because, like, later stuff fixed stuff. But, man, Silver. Then maybe Fire Red.
well, yeah, like for me,
Pure
it was
fun I had at that age.
what I'm
Yeah.
ranking it on is how much did I enjoy it. Silver, I really enjoyed. To be fair, I played Silver at a point whereas none of my friends knew the fuck I was playing this, because if they knew it, they were going to fucking bully the shit out of me because I'm a high schooler still playing Pokemon.
Same.
But hey, awesome, I beat the Elite Four. Wait, what do you mean I can go replay? What do you mean I can go replay Gen 1? This is awesome.
That is exactly
huge.
why Gen 2 is my favorite.
For Black and White, they actually did more. Like, they tried to do more with the story in that one than I felt like they had tried really doing previously. Gen 4, they tried a bit, but, like, I didn't get the same constant sense of a story like I did with Black and White. And also, once you finish Black and White, you still have half of the region to go through.
Mm-hmm.
Black and White 2 technically might count as the third game, but, like, it wasn't bad. It didn't hit the same for me, probably because we're going through a lot of the same motions. However, Geddes has the best boss theme. It is the most self-indulgent thing I think I have heard.
Champion Steve and Ruby Sapphire's pretty good. Steve is his name? I don't remember.
Steve Stone, something like that.
Yeah. His is my favorite track they've ever done.
So, to be fair, I wasn't counting necessarily the champions because they aren't so much the villain. Like, this would have to be Giovanni's theme, for example.
That's not where I'm.
Which I don't think he had a theme. But, like, no, the Geddes thing is just constant. You just hear it going, Geddes, 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 and then just rock as well as rock as they could get with their limited sound font, but still.
Are we all online?
No, we're missing a Rue. We have a Rue.
He's in the channel.
I'm here waiting for my friendship.
There he is.
Who's ready to get blasted by lightning?
But first, the most important question that we have to ask. Frosty, what are your thoughts on Code Lyoko?
Oh,
I
that
can honestly say I do not know what those words mean.
no.
All right, there we go then.
All right.
Look, I don't blame him. Like,
Is it a show, a game?
it's a show.
It's a old cartoon from the
Incredibly
90s,
French
2000,
Old cartoon.
Yeah, it's a 90s French
late
cartoon.
90s, early 2000.
Yeah,
No, it was
90s
early
French
2000s.
cartoon that got redubbed into English. So it wasn't
Hey,
bad.
Zinnia, thank you very
What's
much
it
for the
called?
luck. Wish.
Code Lyoko.
Lyoko. Can't just cite the
Oh,
old
I-
magic like that.
Foreheads. Do you
definitely
remember
have seen
foreheads?
this before. That's literally, I just googled, I was like, holy foreheads. Yep,
Yeah.
I remember that. Didn't remember it a lot, but I have it's awoken memories.
That's
I've
what
seen
I
those
did.
It
foreheads
refire
before.
those neurons for you.
Yeah, I'm a core memory unlocker.
What the shit?
All my
Those
trauma
pictures where if someone shows you that and they're like, hey, guess what? This never existed. You'd be like, probably. Like,
all a fever dream.
Before we do our first poll,
Sinbad in some sort of.
Oh yeah, we want to
movie.
get a screenshot.
It's
stay
Shazam
sort of in this.
all over again.
Stay in sort of this like tight grouping. Cayman, can you move a little bit to your left?
Ellery, I'm so mad. I tried for so long to make like
Rue,
a
can you
witch
face
hat
the boss?
mage-looking outfit as a tank, and you walk in here and completely destroy all my efforts. I need to steal that.
It was just the hat all along.
I mean, the hat's a big deal, but she managed to actually find a combination that
All right,
looks like a mage
hopefully-
outfit.
It's a battle mage.
Yeah, it's because it's got all the
I'll be able to make
bags
something
and
to work
stuff
out
on
of
it.
these.
and the cloak on the back.
Thank you. Hopefully
It's
one
a
of those will
good,
work. Oh, it looked like Rhoda's getting a
different-
better one.
and a few different ones that I was gonna go through, but
I just realized that I need to try to get if we're skipping one, I want to not use one constantly for my thumbnail. especially for the YouTube VOD and live thing. And also, trying to get. I've realized the YouTube one looks very fucking busy.
Yeah.
Man, we're
So
here
like
with
Final
the crew.
Fantasy.
Did you get
Excuse me.
these like light up hexagons off of Shein or Timmy?
Light
it's,
up hexagons.
It's lighting for the cameras.
It's the dome.
Excuse me. Sorry
Oh,
about
yeah.
that. I hope I muted that one
Turning
this
the
time.
music back on.
Man, I am really hoping that
Oh, I should turn that
Oh,
off.
god damn it.
Yes.
Oh right, no, it's correct. Right, that one is correct. Good.
Food.
No, you need to stay on, Stream Deck. Time for Mark tonight.
Markers.
Just because it's been a hot minute for the in and out close stuff. Am I on D like
yes.
my old clock
you and
sub?
you and Nethos have swapped,
Yeah.
just like me and Betrayer.
I
'Cause we
thought
found
so.
that we had to.
This is nothing personal, but
I tried to have it whereas we didn't need to, but yeah.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Why did I pot?
Why did you pot?
I was about to make
Have
a
it.
potting joke.
It's okay, at least you didn't end your wildfire early on accident.
Oh wow, now we're definitely not gonna clear. Wasted pot.
If one needs wings,
It's okay, I potted too.
Hey, Bree,
so
welcome.
you have one.
Everyone's feeling very.
Enjoy as we
Optimistic.
fight Horse Girl.
A wickedly divine!
Feeling?
Back of square.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not.
In.
Back of square.
Oh, you're like, yeah. No, I'm not. I'm fucking stupid.
Oh, back is the
Deep-
other side.
My, the challenger went down hard.
DPS got hit, so south is flop.
It has been a second.
It's been 2 weeks.
Should I hit it or
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead and hit the not level 1 LB.
hit the ground after jumping off? Am I right? Dab.
Your stat
don't
cleared
know if
last
there's a
week on
ground
Enrage. Nice. I hope
I
your
mean,
reclears go well.
hit
We're
General
in the city. There's got to be a
Am I
ground,
right?
right?
I feel like I cannot say your name consistently. I am so
necessarily.
sorry about that.
Okay, so it's one of these sides is going to be lit up, and then back and forth is going to be lit up.
This could be an infinitely looping dimensional space.
What it is not up to code. That's what me and the crew are here for.
I think Lalas are like little mice where it's like we're too light to hit terminal velocity. It's kind of
You
bounce off
are-
the ground.
So you're the
Terminal
OSHA
velocity doesn't kill you! Terminal velocity is when you stop accelerating due to gravity because of air resistance!
Well, if I'm like really
Everything
fluffy.
hates terminal velocity in an atmosphere!
Usually
Well,
you
really
dump them
fluffy.
though.
this is nothing
Look,
personal. but
sometimes
I
terminal-
have your
Velocity.
Yeah, if you're a bitch.
Wicked
I'm like
Thunder
most
has returned to
physics.
the ring!
Ants don't die when they hit
Well, I
terminal
can't say it.
velocity and then the ground.
See, someone
Right,
knows what I'm
I
talking
should
about.
be built different.
We should be built different. Where's your exoskeleton, Ellery?
I only have an
If
inside
one
one.
needs wings,
Don't worry, you're a good
one
ant in my
simply
eyes.
make them.
I have several shirts that say that I am a cool ant.
Well played.
Wickedly
Back?
divine!
Back. I'm very glad you caught where I was going with that.
I am in fact a professional ant. Kind of, I guess. I don't get paid, so I guess that
Ow.
doesn't really make me a professional.
Not.
Oh shit, I'm dead. Bye.
DPS bait.
And they're down.
So north?
Is it over already?
I'll bait right
Oh
here.
no, south.
South? Oops.
again.
Oh, well.
I got distracted.
Yep, it's dependent on
The challenger
who
went
baits and
down
is it near and
hard.
far.
Yeah. Fuck 2 weeks.
It's
Yeah.
a tough call, to be honest.
Fine.
Thank you for
We'll
making
get it.
it. So I
You
don't
need
have
to
to
get a
learn it.
rep back in.
I wanted to jump in on that expectorate chip that you had going on there, Betrayer, but it kind of went careening off the edge super fast. Is it fair for us to hold a different dimension to our standards?
I'm only holding it to the standards of the things in the background. Those are all completed buildings. These need to be too.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Sorry.
I'm just here to maintain the skyline standards. I'm not here to like impose any extra dimensional bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
That's
I'm
all.
glad they called you in.
I mean, we bid the lowest for it.
Yeah, I mean, look at what you have to use as a traffic cone. Or a safety cone, I should say.
One. You get the one.
If one
Wait, how do you know you bid the lowest?
The
Did
lowest.
someone give you insider information?
Yes.
Oh.
They got the contract.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly
Back.
divine!
Ooh, different.
Out. Back.
Steakhouse?
DPS got hit. Supporter eating it. It's out, so north swap.
Right, I don't need to heal there.
I'm a dump.
Oh my! The challenger
I got
went
frost.
down hard.
Widening and out. It's the good one. Healers
Oh.
first. And out.
Wait, is
They're
it
back on their
here?
Clocks.
What great
Oh, clocks. Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Tanks in.
Oh, that's right. I have to be
Ranged
outside
out.
the thing.
Is it over already?
The space
Melee
thing.
I have to remember this. You have someone who also does
Go team.
Outback Steakhouse. Look, clearly we just need to turn it into the Outback Stab
That's
House.
what it's all
Oh
about.
dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring.
Early, it's left foot in, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just the hokey pokey.
Do I
Okay.
need...
Now
What-
that I understand this, not backwards.
Yeah, one thing to also remember, after we do the line one, Frost and Nethos, you swap clock positions.
For like the rest of the fight.
No, just for that mechanic.
Okay.
Because we basically need to make a square for the people who might be exploding.
Video games.
Am I melee arranged for that?
You're ranged.
I am ranged, okay.
Yeah, Nethos is the one who's being.
That's fine. I just need
have
that.
your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Alas, we have learned who Zeus is, or at least we have our theories as to who Zeus is now.
Who's that?
Have we?
Yeah.
If one needs
all the
wings,
Asians have Greek
one
god
needs
names.
Simply make them.
I mean, yeah.
Great wings! Ha! A
The Greek gods have
wickedly
ASEAN
divine.
names.
Yeah.
Oh,
Back.
They do, don't they?
Yeah.
Yep.
God, that was
Out,
something
Front. DPS got hit.
And what?
South.
Oh
Swap.
dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring.
Oh,
Right.
well, I think it might be happening.
Widening.
in.
Tanks in. So it's the bad one.
My spot. Go away.
Okay.
you
Clocks,
haven't gotten
tanks
Cayman
as
up
close
yet.
as possible.
I thought I
No.
did. It just didn't go.
He may have been too far.
In and then healers out.
My,
I'm
the
stupid.
challenger went down
how was I not
hard.
as close as possible?
It was because I was too close.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah, I've
also
managed to not
down.
get hit by
Well
mine
done.
yet.
Is it over already?
Okay, well,
So for the quarters, it's really easy for you to see where the line is. We do not have a ground marker for those of us on Cardinals.
you don't have a marker, but the this diamond is about where the circle comes out to.
For this, it's this little dot.
Yeah, it is.
Because it comes from here and goes through the center of this. I'm afraid to go much farther up, but
Let's see if I can change this icon, because it's fucking me up.
Does she count as an icon?
no, not yet.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm putting emphasis on that yet, though.
I mean, we've got to have a fight 11.
Actually, let me rephrase. She might not be one. She also might be one.
11's in the 24, man.
Who was not ready? I did not.
That's me. I'm struggling. Give me a second.
Can
Okay.
you,
Yeah, I don't know
sorry,
what happened,
I'm gonna
but
see if I can do
my
this.
character moved in slow mo and then just like careened off the edge. I think it was
Mm. Looks like someone had some lag.
I don't
That
know
does
how to
sound like some
do
lag.
that.
it
I'll
wasn't
figure it out later.
lag. It was like input delay.
I think that's what lag
Face
is.
input lag.
Like maybe just the Bluetooth signal to your controller got
Yeah.
interrupted.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking happened.
Controller lag.
Controller lag.
The thing we've been fighting all of our lives.
Right, knock on wood.
Someday I'll have a fighting game implant in my head.
All right, the hitching is gone after all that stuff I did yesterday. It has been. It has been.
Oh,
behaving the whole
you
time.
should not have said that. You
I
should
knocked
not have
on
said
wood
that.
first and did all the prayers.
It doesn't matter. You uttered it.
What'd you do?
Quick, Rue, jump in front of that bad fate bullet. You're the only one cursed enough.
Oh
Like, we lost
god.
her.
He chuckled.
Were you asking what I did to fix it?
Yeah.
He updated his graphics
I
driver.
updated my driver,
Oh.
which was only 1 month behind, and cleaned everything. And apparently, it was in fact just this particular driver update being 1 month behind was bad,
It probably
kind of unusual.
crashed. Air it out.
Well, there was also a Windows update, so who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah.
I'm just glad it's that.
And driver updates mostly happen after
Windows
Oh,
updates
no.
have been,
for a reason.
Windows updates have been pretty historic this year. We'll just leave it at that.
Crowds.
Strike.
Strike. Thank you. I was about to say source. No, that's not right. Fund. No, that's not right. Rhoda, you
I
good?
wonder if we're gonna eventually call like eras of Microsoft CEOs like Roman emperors.
Rhoda?
No.
Okay.
No what?
Not ready.
No.
Not ready. I wonder if I could get around the Helldivers and while we wait.
No.
I could play some Remnant too.
One time we were back in the day when everybody did when we did the Eden raids, the normal ones every week because there was nothing else to do. Our good dear friend Lith, 1 week we were in E7 and I desperately needed him to tell me how to do the mechanic with the portals because it went completely over my head. And he says, "Sorry, I'm playing Apex Legends on my other monitor."
I mean, Rue did just start up Nova Dread.
Oh, why you gotta tell me like that?
Brew, please no.
I'm waiting on Rhoda.
Okay. One more second. Okay. Should be good.
It's his comfort Reddit.
Rhoda's over there working on her Homestead Guild Wars 2. That's what's taking.
I mean,
No, I'm working on my macro icon so that it's easier for me to read.
I'll give her that. This is an important macro.
Yeah.
This is genuinely a confusing mechanic.
Some people do prefer texting to calling.
My problem is that I'm more sensitive to calls, so when I'm trying to listen to something, it's more likely to
This is
mess me
nothing
up.
personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder
I had
has
no idea
returned to
what
the
she was
ring!
doing. I was just being funny.
Dashing in there, good for
Scary.
everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's going to jump up north quickly afterwards anyway, so...
Yeah. Yeah, well, I had been kind of yanking her, but I realized that she starts up there. I can just dash in, and
Yeah.
I should
I don't
have
even
done
have to
that
have her all the way
earlier.
around to be able to. I can still hit her from right here. My character just has a really cool, spin.
Oh,
damn.
my turn.
Is it over already?
I got Rose because she's on my side.
In.
Oh.
Front. DPS got hit.
Oh
Out.
my, the challenger went down
I did
hard.
it.
And
north, swap.
north.
Oh, damn it! I was still in that. Fuck.
Widening.
get Canyon,
Tanks. Bad.
That one?
Out.
They
Tanks
have
are
to
the
move
closest.
to get him.
About here? That's what they said?
Just past that.
Oh,
In.
alright.
Healers are the
Back on their
furthest.
feet.
I got distracted doing res because I hit a wrong
Out.
button.
Melee are the closest.
okay.
In. Healer. Range are the furthest.
I think I see what you mean by
Yeah, like that is
the
the...
card roll.
Yeah, if you're right in front of the two dots, if you're right at the two dots of that intersection,
Oh dear, the
but
challenger
I
has
can't
fallen out
describe
of
it
the ring.
properly.
No, I see what you're saying. At least I think I do.
People
We'll
are-
see if I get hit.
It
If I
basically
have to-
goes right through that entire form marker. These two rivets right here would be your safe indicator.
These,
Yeah.
the outside ones.
Yep.
Okay.
Sound like there's a question?
It's all.
Also, I saw Nithos have to sprint to the opposite side of the arena to be able to res Cayman because Cayman was at the farthest possible spot away.
It was a case of my
Also trying
Swift
to
was
res him
down.
in his spot.
And it was
And,
a case
like,
of my
ideally,
Swift was
I'm
down,
not
so...
dead. So, you know, we should just focus on me not dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say to myself.
It's a body check, so.
Yeah.
No. Oh, what the fuck?
This is nothing
Goodbye,
personal,
Carbuncle.
but I
See you
I'm
again
gonna
in a bit.
dash in. Also me. Doesn't do it
Wicked Thunder has
immediately.
returned to the ring!
You gotta figure out the groove.
Frost actually has... Oh wow, we had much better mitt that time, I guess.
Maybe we should not be using magic barrier
If one
there.
needs wings, one needs simply
Is Zeus
wings.
not?
Zeus hits hard, but it's
His great wings!
there's other stuff that hits.
Front.
I guess.
And keeping right on the
Healers?
edge of these.
I use Heartblade for that.
In. Front. Out. Support got hit. North.
Yep, he's correct. He's correct.
Then time rolls.
Widening. Healers out. Good.
It's far first, right?
Yes, it's far from. Sorry. In tanks. Outranged.
And they're done! Is it over?
Clip
In
win.
melee.
I think I went in too far.
Okay.
I went right here. I don't know. If
Yeah, I
I'm
said
doing
I think I
Wes
went-
came in for some reason. Can you get Lim?
They're back on their feet.
Here's a problem though.
I am not. I'm not getting defensive. I'm just trying to establish ranges.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
Be on the Cardinals. So that you don't get zapped. Unless you want to get zapped, I guess.
So be A.
But to what end?
It's going to be
Die, I
A
guess.
or
A.
B?
I got zapped twice
Yeah.
there, and that didn't really hurt me.
If that shortcut I was told is correct,
Northwest.
and is partners.
Oh, partners.
Okay,
No.
Oh yeah, I fucking forgot.
I-
I'm with West the Army.
And it was west, and we were all east. Yep.
Yeah, I'm with West.
Zap.
It's okay. We've seen it again now.
I love how loading closes all my UI windows.
Man,
I really hate that.
You lied.
Like if you had your system window, a macro window.
You can't do glamour when you're dead. It's like, what's the fucking point?
Damn, Lord.
The one, I
Wrong.
the one I noticed the most is when there's like loot rolls happening, but people are running through something quick, and a cutscene pops for a boss, and then I have to open that menu again.
Mm,
I don't know why we can't take a page out of World of Warcraft's book and just have like the actual loot showing instead of the thing and a fucking button to fucking roll.
What?
Never mind. Not important.
I'm so confused by what Cayman was
I should
describing
be
there.
ready.
Alright. Have you blooped?
I blooped.
I need 10 pairs of requisitions for electrograph scaffolding, please.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring.
but you really did bid the lowest. You didn't even get Electro scaffolding.
Now we're using the off-brand version.
Now, when you're,
If one needs wings, one needs simply make
I
them.
didn't get the joke out fast enough. I have to think about construction words.
A wickedly
Back!
When you're trying to build some hallways, just say, if one needs wings, one must simply make them.
In front. Glad you had fun with that.
DPS bait?
I did.
Cool, south.
So,
Oh. Sorry, Kim, we're gonna... Well, I'm gonna die.
I got Nethos, you get Ellery.
Should probably do some of the science.
Healers! Out! Good.
Well,
They're back
It would
on their
be.
feet. What grid?
Fun.
oh, I hope you didn't. Okay.
Tanks in.
And
Ranged out. Melee in.
not enough.
Oh my! The challenger
Wait a
went
minute,
down
no.
hard.
Swapping the pillar.
Gang Frost?
I get hit
I
by
was wondering why it at least seemed weird.
We can't go past the marker. That's what,
Oh, was that
it is.
overlap?
Ow.
Are you talking to me?
No,
Is
I'm
that just I
talking-
got hit by overlap?
There is no
For-
limit to
yes, you got hit by
Electrope's
overlap.
potential.
I think we're doing all of this actually.
Oh, I'm saying here because I want to see something.
Okay.
If I can. Betrayer, you know what I'm looking for.
Yep.
So A.
But to what
So it should
end?
be AB. And let's see how big B explodes. We need. Yes, it is AB. That strategy works.
What?
Okay.
So there's a faster way to tell which corners are going to be safe. West side, whichever one doesn't get hit first. Whichever one doesn't get hit on the west side first is going to be safe. Whichever one doesn't get hit third on the east side is safe. You only have to really look at two things.
For now, given only
Yes.
small empirical evidence.
Given small empirical evidence and what I was told. Like, this is coming from No Crits Allowed. They gave me info on a shortcut. It's not always A, B, or B or DC. It could be Caddy Corner, because we had that before. It's just a case of whichever one she shoots. So there's not going to be a good macro you can make for it, unfortunately.
When I go in to take my hit, kind of be walking. How far should I go to the middle?
Arrows.
Or do I go a little bit further?
You go
Arrows?
on the arrows,
Okay.
and for ranged, if you are not basically for ranged, you go to this part of the marker when we are in. You go to this part of the marker when it's out. Did everyone see where the carbuncle went?
Carbuncle
you know
makes
what?
it hard to see.
Hold on.
It's
Go
this side of the dot
Bet-
or that side of the dot.
Betrayer. Betrayer is on the. No, you stay on the in. Stay on the in.
Are you talking about the baits?
During the baits, if you are not baiting,
If you're not baiting, okay. I was gonna
if
be
you're
like,
not
oh,
baiting
that
and it is the
really
good
got me
pattern,
hard.
basically.
There's actually not a lot of room. Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, you don't have to move that far in general anyway. It's literally you're stepping over the electricity line.
Yeah, I
Well,
only went
yeah.
halfway.
That's fine if you're not baiting. I thought you were saying if you were baiting too. I was like, that's really close.
No. I only went halfway. That's part of why Frost got blown up. I
If
didn't
you're
realize it was
baiting.
that big.
I just want to know where I got from. I
Or
took the
it-
one I was supposed to bait.
It also hits really hard, so I think we're gonna hold on to Magic Barrier.
Well,
Baiting
so
only on
here's the
the
thing. That thing, it hits hard, but it's not enough to kill you unless you've taken other damage. Really, the magic barrier at the start might be the best because that
I do have it up again for the next Zeus Lightning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, using it for those is probably going to be the best for now.
'Cause that shit hits like a ridiculously hard.
Yep. And it's going to help us heal it back up. Sorry,
is the
Troy,
one?
did I interrupt
It
you?
was me. We were discussing mechanics. Are you ready?
Okay.
This should be your go out for.
Yeah,
Baits.
like similarly, yeah, we go out here, maybe a little bit farther if you need to bait.
No, I'm just saying, if everybody's staying here,
Oh, yes, that's fair.
then you can just go out to here. And if you're inside baits and it's the unsafe version, this is as far out as you're going.
Yeah, that's true. Only time you go farther in is if it is the other range side is baiting.
Yeah. And that's when you're going up to here.
Yep.
So yeah, you got half a square.
We good?
So much casting you could do.
We fit so much
True.
casting into this space.
Yeah, it must be nice to not be an inner release during that part.
When I have to make you accelerate 6 fucking GCDs just to get it to line up proper.
Isn't that what
tried
you wanted?
pressing your buttons
No.
harder.
Oh. I thought you liked micromanaging Samurai GCDs.
I don't mind it. I do mind when the boss just goes, yeah, you're not gonna hit me for half of this
But
fight.
I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder
That's
returns to
less
the
fun.
ring.
For some reason. Couldn't tell you why.
You don't get to push the buttons.
If one needs wings, one needs simply
So what I'm hearing is you need some You need some pictocasts to fill the void.
Wickedly divine.
Front. No, I just need to be a furry, so this is actually interesting.
Hmm.
Out.
I'm
Front.
capable of enjoying a character design without being sexually attracted to it.
Support
Must
be
bait. South.
Even
Oh God, Rue.
Yeah, but I'm a boy.
Oh my!
What?
Can't be in the
Challenger went
center.
down hard.
When we're in the line, you need to be in the columns, not dead
Bad.
center.
Bad. Widening. Tanks first.
Oh, sorry, I'm fucking
But for how long?
time warping. Sorry.
Healers. Out. Melee. In. Ranged.
And they're done. Is it over already?
It just doesn't work if there's even a
I
single
did
dead
it!
person.
Yeah, sorry.
It can, because only one other person will need to die.
Ow.
Oh
But
dear,
the problem was that, you
Challenger's
know,
fallen out of the ring.
We were damaged prior, and we couldn't get topped off because we had to, you know, do other things first.
Not with a Wrath of Zeus right after it.
No, we could still do it. Again, only one more person would die. It just depends on who that person that dies is. Like, it is... that one is a recoverable check. Alright, you know what, Tal? You're right, I should mark that to a review later. What the fuck am I doing?
Personal, but I must have your soul.
Casting a little bit early.
Casting the wrong...
You're not a red mage. You're a book mage.
Yeah, I cast the wrong button early is the problem. And then when I realized I moved to cancel, it was, no, you're going to slide cast an entire second and a half.
Jesus.
It's okay. It's that good connection. It's a great server text. This is a AAA best in class MMO.
The award-winning.
Okay, look, I will say this.
Critically acclaimed.
Some of the server tick problems is definitely our shitty infrastructure, though.
Came in, we're grading on a huge curve here. This class is not full of overachievers.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to
I
the
never
ring.
know that star you get from dissipation until just now. Or I don't think I have.
Even though I am a government employee that helps maintain and service a government fucking infrastructure network,
Why?
I will say that it's not
If one
nearly
needs wings,
as bad
one
as you
needs
want to make it
simply
out to be with that statement.
For the bennies, Rue.
She's great wings.
It's not just the government side I'm talking about. It's some of the
Back.
remembering some of the shitty nodes I've had to route around because certain places refuse to update their dead infrastructure.
Out. Front.
nodes.
My bros hit nodes.
Porter eating it. South.
No, yeah. Yeah, I like that shit.
Good. Tanks in first.
Amen. Amen.
Ain't no
I
tank.
read that backwards, sorry.
Healers out. Melee in. Ranged out.
Oh my! The Challenger went down hard.
Dope.
I was the
Sacrifice.
sacrifice.
Oh, I'm wrong. I definitely don't have... Alright, I'm going to save barrier for this one.
They're still in it! But for how long?
Yeah, sounds good.
I need my whole shield.
I can wings that one. I was
There
slow,
is no
so-
limit to electric
Sorry, I didn't even
potential.
notice.
You know what, Len? This is on.
Cardinals. So it'll be Alpha
Gathering either. But to what
and
end?
Beta again,
Beta.
supposedly.
Oh yeah, by the way.
Alpha.
And stacks.
Can we, like, delay that for a second?
How about like 30 seconds and I get to
Take this, or are you home game?
no, I'm gonna home gang after the first one. Came and watch out, it's a line.
Yeah, I thought it was over.
No, it's 2 hits and then the massive auto attack.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Clock starts.
Yep, clocks. Real clocks. Count how many times you get hit.
1,
3.
Not out loud, please.
I lost count.
All right, longs
Oh, no,
go
I need it
north,
to-
shorts
I'm gonna assume I'm here.
B's and greens, and yeah, that looks
Only
good.
long north.
I guess I'm north.
Good job, Rhoda. We did it.
I remember where I'm
I
going
did
now.
jack shit.
Were you short and
I don't know.
all right?
Nethos, did you say you
Rhoda
remember
was a
now?
long.
I was short too.
Spotty,
I know where I'm going.
Spotty spot. Is that where the safe spot for the 3s would have been?
Say that
No,
again.
that's for the longs.
That was the long
For
safe
all the
spot?
longs.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm just making sure. I just want to make sure I'm
I'm
reading
gonna type it
the.
out.
I just want to make sure I'm reading the image correctly.
I didn't even hear your question,
The
so I
safe spot.
apologize.
Frost was dead.
I mean, it would have been the only center tile that wasn't lit up if he was long.
I was in the correct spot for longs.
You were.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was seeing the image correctly in my mind.
Yeah, longs go on the top of the anchor. Facing the top of the anchor, support will go left. DPS will go right. 2s are north. 3s are south.
The image is also in rage traps.
Yes.
You even posted it, actually.
Elry posted it as well.
That's who.
Oh, yes, I know. I would just.
No, I'm
worry
not.
about
I'm
it.
not saying anything about. I'm just. Yours is the version that I came to first when I was going through to look at it to help relay as well. Betrayer has text as well for those who that is better for. But hey, we got back to our prog point.
Anchor relative.
I'm very happy
So-
about Anchor Relative.
It's not an anchor, but
It kind of is.
it's a weird. It's a weird thing.
I'm sorry that we don't have enough flooring here to give you the knot loop on the top of the anchor, but that's what my crew is here to do.
What?
Anchor's not up to code.
The construction crew, the joke I've been trying to run this entire time.
I've gotten it. I see it.
And it's not funny enough. I get that. That's cool.
Food check.
42 minutes.
Hey, me too. Because I just ate food.
I pregame my soup.
But why do you
This is
pregame
nothing
soup?
personal, but I must have your soul.
It's that or I get the
Thunder has
chains.
returned to the ring.
Fair. I was going to say, if you pregame soup, that means you can't drink as much soup.
Yeah, because you eat soup, you don't drink it.
How'd that happen?
How?
He spoke heresy, and for that he had to pay.
If
I
one
didn't
Oh,
use my
no.
net.
He got the auto.
Simply make them.
The
Hell
first one,
yeah!
His great wings are wickedly divine.
Back.
It has been back first every single time so far, I think.
Out. Front. Supporter beating. Far. North. Narrowing. Ranged. Bad. So, healers first. In. Tanks closest. Out.
Oh, I still got hit.
Ranged furthest in. Melee closest out.
Anna, is it over already?
Where's my carbuncle?
That's really.
As long as you're having fun.
They're still in it, but for how long?
I even had wings and a shield.
You just die to damage?
It's a fucking lot of damage.
Roberta was
Well-
tanking
Yeah.
Oh.
because I was dead, and
Hmm.
And
Alright.
end of sentence.
Delta
She's gathering ether, but to what
and
end?
Beta.
Beta.
Delta.
Delta buddies.
This sucks, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks.
Oh dear.
My,
Okay.
The challenger went down hard.
Yep.
I guess I didn't have
Well, we
Red
can't
clock.
do this now. Oh wait, maybe we can. Nope. I can't see my numbers.
Oh, it
Ooh,
doesn't show them.
too
You have to
short.
remember.
Also, oh right, because I'm
We
long.
have
That's why.
3
I don't get
longs
hit.
up here this time.
People were dead. That is unsolvable when people are dead. I guess they just waited and put all the body counts into the last fight.
Did someone get hit 4 times with lightning?
I had no stacks and still exploded.
Yes, because it's not. It's not.
You have to
stacks.
count how many times you get hit. It's not going
There
to tell
is
you.
no indicator.
Oh, okay. Well, I couldn't see how many times I was being hit because I was being raised.
That's all well and good. It's just
Got it.
Also, I don't think if your corpse gets hit, it counts as you getting hit.
I blew up like I had stacks.
What's a stack?
Or
you rezzed in
like
the
I had counts.
and you got shot while you were rezzing. I expect this mechanic to ignore Transcendence because it's not doing damage.
And because you get the debuff on your corpse.
This is nothing personal.
If
but
people
I
could
must
please
have
scream,
your
oh,
soul.
and Terra if you get hit by the melee.
Wicked
Ah,
Thunder has returned to the ring.
Huh?
I was gonna ask if people could scream in Terra if they get hit by the melee.
But it was Rue who got hit this time.
And it was me that got hit, so
Oh, it was you?
yeah. So that's why I screamed after asking.
That's a scream?
If
It-
one needs wings,
Lowercase.
one needs simply make them.
He is a
The
little.
person who needed to respond, me, heard the scream.
His great wings. Ha! A wickedly divine.
Back.
Alright, I shouldn't get hit, game.
Did you?
Hey.
No.
Good.
Travel this line till I
seem
know it's
happy
the other
about
it.
way and forward.
Front.
What am I doing?
Cool. DPS are baiting.
Is it over
Out.
already?
South.
Why am I there? I don't want to move.
I can't
Narrowing. Tanks. Good.
Still in it, but for how long?
No price.
He just got raised.
I know.
The out healers. In melee. Outranged.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
No one outranges the hut.
This is a make sure everyone's topped off first.
Frizzled.
How
Okay,
about
everyone is.
a feint?
Yep, that shield saved
They're
me.
back on their feet. Hot grid.
And my axe.
There is no limit to Electro's
No,
potential.
my-
Cardinals. And Ellery's axe.
Going to use this time to get some health back.
Better.
Delta.
She's gathering ether, But to what end?
Charlie.
Charlie.
So south.
So those attacks I can really hit like nothing.
Spread. Charlie.
Oh, I don't remember my spread position.
Center. C-ish.
Oh, CH. Whoops.
Oh God!
Well,
We go together. Yes.
oh, you're already
Okay.
next to me. Damn it.
I want to know how that actually hit
Take
me.
the auto.
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out.
54k. Ooh.
I was a good 45 degrees away from that line. I want to recount.
Well, since Betrayer is BRB, I'm going to do that ad break that's just about to start in 5 minutes now, so it hopefully doesn't interrupt a poll. So, enjoy the Battle Royale for those who don't see ads. For everyone else, go grab a drink. See you in a bit.
Yes. Yes, she does.
Boy, a lot of bosses do that. I remember tanking Gaia back in E12. He was terrible about doing mechanic and then instantly autoing. Like, it wasn't just the tank busters, it was everything.
Oh boy. Here's a bot name. Purposeful Surrogate that is selling viewers.
How do you sell viewers?
Uh,
Is that like a marketing thing? Is I'll get you more viewers?
yeah, it's we will have bots watch your thing to make it look like you have more viewers than you actually do. And then get you banned from Twitch if you use that as a way to be, hey, look, I met these requirements. Or if you're using it and getting ad revenue off of it.
Ooh.
Granted, ad revenue you get off of it is less than you're paying for the bots, because you fucking make nothing off of ads. Per user, at least. Hey! Oh, I missed that that Betrayer said hey, and that meant he is back.
Bro, remember when like 30% of the top raiders in WildStar got banned for stealing from Instisoft?
As it should be.
It was very
As it
funny.
should be, but
They thought they were untouchable. They were not.
They thought they were the God King gamers.
They thought that because the game didn't have a huge population that they wouldn't have the backbone to say stop stealing money.
and ban like 40 people. Yeah, they sure as heck did, and quickly.
Well, yeah, because it's, you know what? Maybe we should, you know what, I don't even need to worry about that. Who was the one?
Cayman.
Okay. Cayman,
Hey
you there?
guys, this might shock you, but doing fraud on a company might get you on their blacklist.
Yep.
They thought they were untouchable. Turns out they were just stainless steel. They shouldn't be touched, but they can be.
What?
I touch stainless steel all the time. On that note, I need to get more stainless steel pots and pans.
Smudging. I'm mostly talking about smudging.
I don't know, I think Rhoda could smudge all over some stainless steel.
You know, Lim, you said that like it was an argumentative, but it was exactly the point I was making. So it didn't need to have the intro and the bitter tone with which you decided to scour my drain.
It did make it funnier though.
Welcome back, everyone.
We do like to
We're allowed
say-
to be on the same team sometimes, Lim.
We do
It's
like
not
to say
all
it the most
PvP.
correctly.
Or my brain just went and said it's JVJ, joke versus joke.
That's why we fight over the brain cell.
Yep.
Comedian versus dumbass.
I claim the dumbass title.
No, I made it up. It's mine.
You win this round,
And
sir.
the PvP continues.
I can't escape it! I'm too stupid to get it right.
Thank you for playing along today.
What prize did he win?
Friendship,
Lim. The prize is always friendship.
It's a good prize. I like this prize. Okay, can I point out that there's a platform for each of us in, like, slightly twisted clock spots, except behind us where there's the big platform instead of the two little platforms that are like snack cakes?
Yeah.
Snack cakes, though.
I'm back. Sorry, I need
Welcome
back.
peanut butter to soothe the soul because I hate this fucking witch hunt mechanic, and caffeine to frustrate me some more in the form of energy drink.
Well, Betrayer, also, if you look out a little bit farther, there's larger platforms that are there that we have one each of.
I know, but we could just build houses out there. I'm talking about our meeting space in the middle here. The south-facing entrance shouldn't have a larger park, is all I'm saying.
Clearly, the south one is just where actual parking happens. Two people have to
No,
double
no,
up.
we can just use that as our conjunction. Okay, cool. Never mind.
God, what if they sent each of us out to one of those big
Right?
platforms on our own? And
We had to,
us
like,
do
deal with
a
ads or
solo
some shit?
thing? We had to, yeah, like in the train
You mean
fight.
like,
where you
I
have
was going to
go
say
into
the train.
Like in the train, but we could all see each other as opposed to in the train when we're all just in the train.
And then we
you have
can
to
watch
see
Being in
what
as...
the train was
everybody's
pretty cool.
doing.
It was until we realized, oh wait, Robin, just go do this for us.
Yeah.
Reprisal
Yeah.
of the
That-
mechanic in Everkeep, where we all have to find a place that's safe, and also we make a space that's unsafe for everybody else.
That's neat. Yeah. I hate that I want this now.
Or we all have to find an individual safe spot, but our spot that we pick is a bad spot for everybody else.
Yeah, no, that's what Betrayer was saying for the Everkeep mechanic. Because that's technically what you're doing at one point of it.
Oh my god.
I'm
You're
busy. What you
welcome.
need?
You're supposed to scream if you get auto.
I didn't notice.
I'm sorry, Frost. I'll never be able to tell you when I get autoed because that's not my problem.
I'm
Years
going-
of tanking have numbed that.
I turned my health bar off.
Run.
Hey,
Used to think
Something
you could
different.
get a medication. What happened?
Ellery, are you You know what? I'll ask after we're done with this.
And she's starting with the boss up
Front.
front? Yes.
No, that's not the question.
Alright.
Supporter eating it. Close, south.
I already ate it. Came in.
Came in. Oh.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Widening. Tanks. Bad.
Mm-hmm.
They're still in it, but for how long?
Out tanks.
Here.
Oh, right, out. Fuck.
Oh.
In healers.
Well, this sucks.
Out melee.
Oh, we really.
How did I not get hit in healers?
I don't know. I saw both
Goodbye.
ranged get hit there, so we should have let the.
And they're done. Is it over?
Within
already?
healers, it was like you want to be the farthest person, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I was like on the edge.
Okay.
Other
was my
people
bad.
were edgier.
Yeah.
You're too
That was my
wholesome.
Stop edging.
All right, well,
You
Yep.
can never stop me.
The bad pattern
There is
sucks.
no limit.
I
Well,
really
the-
appreciate you making an edging
the
joke.
problem with that as well is that my brain just inverted something at the start. Ellery, for the pull, what are you doing at the start?
I'm just dashing in, and I should not do that.
Yeah, can you
'cause-
tomahawk dash?
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad, but I'll do it. I had
It's
already
the only
figured
way I
out
think
that-
we can stop ourselves from other people from getting autoed. Because I remember
I
we were having
learned
that day one as well.
very quickly that I always open with Hot Tomahawk in every single fight.
Her entire thing is edging.
Ow.
Who, me?
That was
No, Wicked
well
Thunder.
timed too, Cayman. I don't know about the rest of you, but she said "on the edge" in her song as you said that.
That was funny.
If I could italicize text in Final Fantasy XIV, I would have just done that and left it unsaid.
That was a top tier joke.
trying something.
What are you trying?
Cheat engine.
What?
That joke was for like 2 people.
Are you engaging in crime, Frodo?
No.
Okay.
What joke?
Okay.
The cheat engine joke. The modifying the game, your local game's memory joke.
Came and laughed. Frost pretended it was normal. Got exactly what I wanted.
God, I'm a statistic.
All I'm saying.
No. You're not named Kirito or Strife.
All I'm saying. Is her entire existence is to edge this entire community. As proved by Lim's comments.
No, now you're thrown under the bus. Have fun with that.
To be fair, Nethos, the reason for that is because there's the travel time of Tomahawk before it actually hits when you hit the button, which is probably about 1 second, and everyone else with initial casts basically have it so that the moment that it says start, our casts have also gone out.
Yeah, I always Tomahawk at 1, but
Yeah, you Holy Spirit at 2 because it's a 1.5 cast.
1.5 cast, and it's less animation time before the damage goes out.
Yeah, tomahawking to start feels real bad, but I just gave up and started doing it every single time.
Well,
because...
we also showed you that, that's what you were supposed to be doing according to, the rotation anyway.
To line up your burst.
Mm-hmm.
It depended on if you had a ninja at some point, but that changed. Look, everything is weird. It matters less now. It matters less now. It stops last 20 seconds.
She was doing a thing. Still doing a thing.
That one. Okay.
It also didn't matter. No matter how much I tried, like 50% of the time somebody hit first and took an auto anyway.
Did you make 4 macros?
I have had 4 macros this entire time.
Okay.
The fact that you had to ask that question is probably why Rhoda did the thing.
Thank you, Rhoda.
That is correct, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Please forgive me, I wanted to double check.
No worries.
are you ready? Have you
Yeah.
blooped?
I'm blooping. I'm
You
getting my
know-
bloop.
Now I wish you could do, more, actual colored symbols or something a little bit more distinct.
I would love some red and green options there.
Yeah.
Just let me have the PlayStation symbols as their colors as well.
Mm-hmm.
Wicked Thunder has
Yeah,
returned to the ring!
Let me upload pictures because people don't see that.
Jesus fucking Christ, blessings on it. Chill out.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great weak.
I gotta figure out where the hell
Front.
I want to use my Seraphism yet. I should probably look at the timeline. Actually, I think Irie has the time. Yeah, I need to
call that.
I think
than
Irie
front and back
wrote out
because
the
it doesn't
timeline.
make sense to me
Front.
on
They
this
also said
one.
it wasn't
Yep.
anything that had
There's
to
a
be
lot
worried
that
about.
makes sense to me.
I'll find out later.
Bird taking it.
North.
Rhoda.
I'm dumb.
And they're down! Is it over already?
Gangfrost.
Narrowing, good, tanks.
Just fucking try being further in than me.
There
I
still is,
fucking dare
but
you.
for how long?
I can make
I
it
think you're
Just
gonna
make sure you're
overlap.
not too far because of that.
Melee.
I was where I always am.
Frost, go out again.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Okay, we're going to just jump now.
Ellery. Said that with such confidence, and I'm like, is this gonna go bad? Surely not, right?
I just need 3 fucking pulls in a row where it's the same so I can get it straight in my goddamn brain. Please, game.
It's just Cayman is always like 3 feet in front of me, I feel like, and
Cayman, use the...
you're arranged, Cayman. You don't have to be that close to the boss. None of
He's
your
an
moves.
agent of chaos. Don't restrict him.
No, here's what's going on. Here is what's going on. Every time we come back to that mechanic, my brain has sorted out how it was supposed to go last time, so it goes, do that.
Yeah.
And it's a different one. That is what's going on.
Fair enough. And
done.
unfortunately, I can't even say anything because I can't see you at all during that mechanic.
No, this is rough and it's going to require
It's
reps.
just my brain.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm glad that it, I think, only happens this once, and it's this early in the fight.
Yeah. There's some horrible stuff later, but
We don't have the fucking famines. Or
Famines?
harvests, whatever.
I'm still
it was.
not looking forward to Electron Stream,
Have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the
but I'm a
ring.
cowardly bitch.
How about I just like not hit any of my buttons in the right order?
That sounds
How's
good.
that?
Sounds
Rue,
great.
you're not gonna be able to. You're gonna have to put stance on later if you want to put it on,
What do you mean?
One needs wings.
because you are immediately.
You're about to
ripping
steal
aggro
crap.
off of me. He's
to?
already done it. He already
Yeah.
did it once.
Oh, jeez.
A wicked
Back.
I'm just position her with
Yeah.
you.
Out front.
I hate this pattern so much.
It's not great.
It forces
DPS
me
reading. South.
It forces me to do waste my meter button.
Oof.
Yeah, that's me too.
Narrowing.
Imagine being melee.
Ranged. Bad. Healers first. In.
Ethos.
Tanks out.
Oh, everybody out. Ooh.
I got hit.
Ranged. Out. In. I can't.
Oh
Okay.
my! The challenger
It's
went down
hard.
hard.
I'm sorry. This is just never going to be something I'm going to be good at.
It wasn't you, it was
They're
me
back
again.
on their feet. What grit?
Oh no, I was in the wrong place too.
Oh, okay. Well, at least I
I
don't
wonder
feel
if I could
bad.
use Aurora to generate
There
more.
is no limit to Electro's potential.
The only thing I can say for that
Yeah.
mechanic is whatever Betrayer Cardinals, whatever
Cardinals.
Betrayer calls for the in or out, everyone else just has to do the opposite.
I
Delta?
understand that.
But to what end?
Delta
Charlie.
Charlie.
And my
South.
brain's slowly starting to put it together, but it's not coming together nearly as fast.
Spread. Charlie.
Charlie. Ah!
Yeah, that's about right. You
Oh,
should be able
yeah,
to get
by
the
the
max
way.
melee barely. Rue.
Make sure you live through this first hit. Glad I gave you. It didn't even take. Never mind.
All right. Clocks.
Look at this.
Rio clocks. Count in your head.
This.
For yourself.
1. 2. And I'm long, so 3.
All right. Shorts go to your spots on the anchor. Longs go to the anchor head.
Missing
Am I
a long. Oh,
I'm like, I guess I'm along. Oops, ow.
And they're done. Is it over already?
this is
Buddies.
Where's my buddy there?
I don't know.
Hmm,
I forgot
That's
they're
not
ready for it?
buddies. Buddies are different. It's based on how many you got countered on.
Yep. I think
We're gonna need a complete rundown on that buddy system then.
there is a icon. I posted it a while ago. Electro Edge. I will. Oh. Why the fuck is there forward now that rather than reply?
Because they're insane.
Like, they had a bunch of stuff, and it's like...
Silent or positions.
Anyway, I posted a reply to it so you guys can click to the buddies one. Basically for that, it'll be DPS with 2 stacks will be basically center of the boss. DPS with 3 stacks will be east or west of the boss. Max melee, maybe a little bit farther. East or west is based off of which side is safe. For support, if you have 3 stacks, you are north, again, max melee, maybe a little bit farther. If you have 2 stacks, you are south, max melee, maybe a little bit farther.
This is boss relative, or is this true north?
True north.
True north, the boss is facing north during this, though.
Okay, good.
Or should be.
So yeah, tanks and healers are always north-south. It just depends on north if you have more, south if you have less. I don't know how you guys count it in your heads.
Yep. The other thing to take a look at is the last image I posted is a we don't have to do this one, is a potential spreads if it is spread for that. Basically, it's again putting melee in the center, range just getting away.
Hey, Nethos, since you're melee too,
Yes.
I'm under the boss.
Yes.
Okay. You're actually melee 1, but you're melee 2 now.
That. Yes.
Just for that.
Yeah, no, that's why I said we don't have to. We can modify this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm good at like mechanic by mechanic modification as long as I know ahead of time, and also if it makes sense, which it very much does here.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Also, I totally forgot that if you're long, you have to add 1 to your counter.
yes.
I'm sitting there mind blown, being like, I'm a 1! I forget what 1s do.
Yeah, it's because during the next mechanic, you will get another charge.
I'm not going to be able to shout it in the middle of the thing, and I'm not going to break down every mechanic on the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, there is
Prayer.
some personal that will have to keep.
The audacity.
Oh, now I remember. Like,
Yeah.
just totally
This
forgot
whole
that that was
sequence is just going to be personal responsibility.
gross.
Right?
And yeah, Betrayer, for just to confirm, for narrowing, widening, when you're calling.
I'm going to call in and out based on whether or not we have to be out or in, out of the circle or in the donut. I'm not calling anything else for that.
You're not calling
because
who is. You're not calling the direct. The who is baiting.
I am calling who is baiting. I'm calling in and out and who is baiting.
Got it. If you hear ranged is baiting, be farther in. If you hear melee is baiting, be farther out.
Yeah. And the same with tanks and healers.
Yes. Sorry. When I said ranged and melee, I'm counting them as.
I understand.
But yes,
Clarity.
thank you for the clarification.
Teamwork.
Also, a thing that was just pointed out, I will, actually, let me double check, but the, one part of that mechanic I can expedient. Tal, were you saying the, for the spread, pairs, or the first part of the
Give it a
anchor?
shot.
Oh, do you mean the very first mechanic? You know? Actually, I can also do it for that first mechanic so that you guys don't have to, or hopefully don't have to have the, as much time loss if it is the outer corners.
Problem is, my brain parses it opposite. I may just have to turn off.
Ooh.
I might just have to mute Discord for that whole sequence every time. There's no clean way to do this for everybody, unfortunately.
I am just too stupid to understand this fully, so I'm just sort of
Vibing.
vibing, yeah. If I get hit, I get hit.
The fact that it doesn't, assuming we are topped off and no one messes up, the fact that we don't have to really heal during it honestly does help as well. Because there's no reason to heal until it's done anyway, because that's when we need to actually start topping people off.
Wait,
So
I'm
I'm
also
also-
to heal during that?
Say again?
It's making a joke. It's not.
Oh. But yeah, anyway, I was just going on a tangent. Ignore me.
Okay, Cayman was still not ready, so. Maybe
Sorry,
putting
I'm
more
reading
peanut
this
butter.
guide for the millionth time, thinking that's going to change something. I'm ready. Sorry.
I'm not dog guy, bro.
Oh, rip.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
food check, by the way.
Oh, and we're just. You know, if I had to just run ads, this would be a time to do it
Well,
because Bruce
I'll be
Dog
right back.
Aggro sometimes takes a long time, and I think we are chaining AFKs. But I just ran one, so I'm not doing it. Okay, the way this place is lighting my face is freaking weird.
You also have an excessively glowy book out.
Well, I can put the book away, and like,
I have everything.
it still has the same problem, whereas it really wants my upper lip to be very glowy if I face this way. But things look normal if I face this way.
Well, it's
Yeah, there's
probably-
multiple light sources.
Yeah, it's probably the ropes that are made of lightning behind you. Might have something to do.
There's just a blanket underlight and a kind of dull light in the middle. You can move the carbuncle to see which way the shadows go.
Oh, you know, I just moved over there because I knew that part would be safe that far out.
Sorry for the last second, dog Agger. I am ready.
Welcome back. Was it a chain AFK?
Why didn't you just leave the ing off of that, Professor?
I don't get it.
Our turn.
Hi!
Oh,
He
We're
hit
good.
ready
We're
in that.
fine.
He just said he returned after he hit
Into
ready.
Thrill of Battle is a very funny animation set.
This is nothing personal, but I must
Ow.
have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned
Sorry,
to
I
the ring.
forgot.
Well, it's fine. I'm not taking damage now.
He's just doing that so we know who to shield and then get it.
Damn,
up
I
there.
still took damage. I had my health bar as a shield.
Shouldn't have talked
If
shit.
one needs
It hits
wings,
that hard.
One needs simply make them.
She's great wings. Ha! A wickedly
Front.
divine.
I don't love that Rhoda is like essentially the
Oh, okay.
opposite.
Oh my!
Hi, Rona.
The challenger went
Call
down
it.
hard.
In. Front.
Hopefully that's in the right spot. Nope, but I'm not dead.
DPS debating.
They're
Far
feeling it,
south,
but for
out.
how long?
Bad. Widening. Healers first. Or sorry, tanks first. I'm stupid and made of the dumb.
I got you.
That one. Good job, bro. Healers. Melee. Far. Ranged, close.
And they're down.
trying.
Is it over already?
It could.
Yeah,
Should be
this is
fine
me
with
not
this.
being able to
They're
parse
back
that.
on their
We
feet.
could press button.
What grit?
Nothing's gonna help.
I want all
There
your
is
shit
no
to turn on
limit
Legos
to
when you step on them.
Electro's potential.
Why would you say that? The Nethos.
Not
Cardinals.
Nethos. I shit talk the boss.
Alpha.
She doesn't.
Gathering ether. But to what end?
Alpha
Alpha
Charlie.
Charlie. Good old air conditioner. Oh yeah.
Alpha spread.
So mean.
She doesn't have Legos. She sacrificed everything for her sisters.
Yeah.
Ow.
that's my
Wow,
fault.
yeah.
Dude, like, that fucking sucks.
That's trash, yeah.
So basically, a whole 2 minutes until right after
We
that
have
mechanic.
to hold 2 minutes. Well, at least until we're in position.
Also,
Longer your 2 minutes.
we're kind of supposed to stack under her so we can shift quick.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't drag
It doesn't
my
help Rhoda.
fucking circle any closer.
Rhoda literally cannot.
You want me to stand where you stand?
I think we should focus on
Yeah.
the mechanics. Worry about your DPS after we're not dying repeatedly, myself included. I am talking about myself.
I mean, positioning is my mechanics, dude.
That's the problem for her, yeah. She has a black mage circle.
Well, you only
No
need to be in
DPS
it for
stuff, no DPS.
5 specific casts, but the problem is you don't have enough hammer casts for that entire thing, correct?
It's just a combination of I have to be already pre-positioning for the mechanic, and I have to be like it's a lot.
Because of the timing of when we can see where we're going, and when that 2 minute happens, she has to delay it.
Or I just lose.
Yeah. This isn't a we can fudge it. This is a there's no way for her to get that uptime without
Unless she
kill lock.
swapped with you.
Is it the end of the world to lose a GCD or two?
I haven't done the math, so I can't say.
For Black Mage, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will say that this game really, really loves multiplicative scaling.
It's gonna- like it actually is like, did you miss these 2 GCDs in this window? That's 3% of your total damage
So-
for the whole fight.
Rhoda, humor me next time we get in there. Start in the dead center, do it on cooldown, because I want to see if it overlaps.
How close I can get?
Well, yeah, specifically how if it overlaps with Nethos and Betrayer, because the solution would be you and Nethos are swapping for that mechanic.
Yeah, I can just swap with you for that.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're not melee.
It's not a problem for me.
It's just a question of, okay, will that push Nethos' melee out? Like, there might not be a great solution.
Sure, I'm glad I threw Black Mage into garbage can.
Don't worry.
So did Yoshi P.
Yeah, they did.
The problem, Nethos, is that if she misses one of her GCDs in that thing, she loses access to 1,000 potency GCD from it.
I know.
Well, actually, I don't lose.
Did I say Nethos? I meant Frost.
I don't lose access to it, but I do lose access to it in buffs.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, I
and
thought
in
you.
buffs is a huge deal.
Fair. I thought if you didn't get your 5 GCDs in that grassy thing, you don't get the instant one.
It's not a combo. I can
Duh.
break it. The buff is longer for the circle than it is for the 2 minutes.
Okay, I didn't realize that part. Anyway. Are we still 8 of 8?
Let's find it.
This is nothing personal, but I must
the carbuncle.
have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has
There
returned
you
to
go.
the ring!
No, it wouldn't hit him. Still
Like,
placing.
I pop it
If
here,
one needs wings, one
and
needs
I still can't
simply
get it from
make
my
them.
spot.
Oh, I wasn't even saying for your spot anyway.
Wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
Oh, front. In. Front. North.
Get away, get away. Bark, bark, bark.
Damn, too slow.
And they're down! Is it over already?
Narrowing. Healers. Bad.
I think I'm getting the hang of my stupid little system.
They're still in it! But for how long?
Alright, I should be in,
Out.
super out,
In
kind
range.
of in, and
Out
super out again.
melee.
We all lived.
Okay.
Good job.
I can do this here. I could have deployed this one. Okay. Okay,
Oh,
I need
okay.
to pay attention to
I guess
that.
I'm not casting that.
Didn't want to cast it anyway.
I did really want to cast it.
And now that we weren't in panic mode, I see I can
There is
deploy
no
for that
limit to Electro's
Zeus's
potential.
thingy.
Nice. Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Zeus's tantrum.
Also, this is another reason why I
Delta.
can't pre-position in the middle.
Beta. Beta Delta.
No, it would be like right now you would go into the middle.
Beta Delta, bro.
Buddies. Beta.
I forgot to do
Think
my
I'll
thing.
Lay there.
Tank stuff and then
Ooh,
Oh my! The challenger
Damn.
went down hard.
I took 300,000 damage from.
good screen.
Alright, I guess.
It should be mitigable. I don't
Okay,
know
jump.
what
We're,
the
I'm
issue
not.
is.
I'm not going to get.
Like, because you can do that one with a normal tank
swap,
like a
yeah.
normal swap. So, one mitigate, my big mitt should be fine.
You might need two
snapshot is
pieces.
weird. You said you got 300,000. It sounds like it didn't read the mitigation at all. I don't know how much it usually hits for.
Less than that. Enough that I can survive. But I don't know. Let's just go again.
Yep.
Getting those rips in.
Getting those rips and
Also,
Yeah.
we haven't had the bad first mechanic pattern, but please, when we get it, Nethos and Rhoda, let me know how it is with the extra speed.
Huh?
What?
We'll find out.
I'll tell you later. If we get the pattern, I'll ask.
secret tool for later.
I have no idea what's happening.
The thing you guys were complaining about, I'm giving you guys expedience
won't
for
matter.
to try to help.
This is nothing
I have no idea
I know
what's
what you're
happening.
talking about now.
I don't.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Brew, please.
You don't need hate right now.
But I can't get it back, is the problem. I mean, I can just poke, but it's just
If one
annoying
needs
to have to do.
wings, one needs simply make them.
Merry Christmas.
I hate being reminded that I don't do as much DPS as I should.
Wicked
Zach.
divine!
Okay.
It's quite frankly depressing.
Out. Front. Supporter eating it. Far north.
Oh my!
At times,
The
I
challenger
just-
went down hard.
I just
Narrowing,
refuse to go to
healers,
the middle for some reason.
Bad.
They're back on their feet. What grid?
Close. Far. Tanks. Close.
I
Ranged.
didn't get hit.
Far. Melee.
Alright, melee.
Better.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Yeah.
I can deploy here. I literally just said this.
They're still in it, but for how
Just a
long?
little faint, my dear.
There is
Cardinals?
no limit to Electrope's potential.
Yeah, for that mechanic, I need to not think about it. My body just has to know it.
Alpha.
Gathering ether, but to what end?
Charlie. Air conditioner.
Hate crime.
Holding 2 minute. Or
Oh
not,
shit,
okay.
no.
Alpha. Buddies.
There.
Ah,
Okay.
I killed Frost. I went the wrong place.
Choo!
I'm like, I am fine with not holding. I just need practice
Okay.
positioning for that. Like, it feels bad, but I can adjust.
We just gotta smooth it out.
Clocks.
Gotta get our reps in.
Counting.
Needs to be sharp.
Cool. I have been out short the entire time.
I'm gonna say I'm alone.
No,
If you have over 20, then
Oh,
yes.
I went to the wrong side.
Owie.
We got hit.
I was on the wrong side.
Buddies.
Oh.
I would be up here, I think.
Were you 3 or 2, Frost?
I was 2. I should have been by A. I looked at the wrong. I got the anchor mirrored.
For the first set as well, if you don't know if you're short or long, if you have over 20 seconds, you're long.
Right.
Implying I could read numbers.
Yep. Yeah, I went the wrong direction.
There's only so much I can do, Rhoda. There's only so much I can do.
Let's just clean up the front half of it, and then all that'll start.
Half, he says.
Rhoda,
You
my
know what I
plan
mean.
for the
Front half of what we've seen.
my plan for if we're delaying 2 minutes, which I do think we should, is I'm just gonna wait until I see the green appear and then hit mine.
Okay, I'm gonna try to not delay.
Well, hit it as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Uh, Nothing.
Okay.
I don't think he can delay is the problem.
Yeah, I play a machine, so that's not a.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my worry.
never mind.
Like,
We'll just
if you
have
guys
one
wanna
scuffed
delay,
one.
You guys delay, but like,
Stuff.
it's a rep thing.
Rhoda's gonna become.
No, I can't delay if I've got a bunch of other people who are.
Like, check the balance because
Yeah,
that's where I
that.
always would
Yeah.
go for healer specific shit.
Yeah.
Like, they
Like-
will know exactly, oh, I'm on the wrong hotbar.
But I
Um,
I was gonna say, we can also look at that clear vid that Vara has, because Vara is a Picto.
To the ring.
So we can see what they're doing for it. Though I
It's probably not delaying.
I think we're overthinking it, over talking about it. Just
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Rue, why did you vote?
A wickedly diverse.
Back.
Hi, Guile.
Background.
Hey, thank you very much for the Guile card race. Hope you're doing well.
In
Just trying to be helpful.
front. Supporter eating. Far north.
Sorry, I'm just like annoyed at this fight eating my brain.
that's what it's here to do.
Narrowing. Healers. Bad. So,
I
closed
see.
healers. Far tanks. Close ranged.
I didn't get
Far
it.
melee.
I don't understand.
You got hit by something.
And they're down. Is it over already?
Okay.
I didn't get hit when I was supposed to.
I can kind of get it, but I'm not gonna break it down during raid because
But for
that's
how long?
not where brain processing should be.
I was like way out. Like I
There
was
is
not.
no limit to Electro's
I think I'm just
potential.
misunderstanding the calls or what should be.
Oh, I should
happening.
not be where I am. I can break it down. I get the dance now.
Delta,
Either. But to what end?
Charlie.
South.
Oh, cool. That's what I wanted.
Buddies. Delta.
It's fine. It's fine. It's super fine.
I really didn't see you, Frost. I was like, where is he?
In your thigh.
Oh my.
That's a clip right there.
Fuck Mark.
Hi, Mark.
We appreciate what you do, Mark.
Flux.
Flux.
How's this?
Kinda sucks, man.
M2, okay.
Holy shit, I'm long.
Okay. Oh shit, I go up there. Ah!
I'm killing myself.
Oh my!
Spread.
The challenger went down hard.
Alpha Delta.
Yeeting myself.
So I needed to be on the other side, but I missed.
They're
what
back
was
on their
causing
feet.
that.
What grit?
And then I go
I
down
like-
here.
No, Rue, you were short, so you would be at the top for the next one.
Okay, I'm getting this mechanic. Wow, that's really obtuse! Wow!
All the fights up to this one felt like really.
This is not
know.
communicated well at all!
No, it's
Yeah.
not. I do not
Ellery
like this
did
fight.
say.
I do not like this fight.
The signaling is bad!
I don't know if it's just like they're doing it intentionally.
No,
They're
it
doing
feels,
it intentionally.
It feels like they ran out of
Time.
like, not money, not time, but yes, of just like, they did not, they're like, we're done, ship it, like, and didn't iterate it to be better communicative of its mechanics. It's not
There's
intuitive.
nothing hit. So, to answer your question, Rue, the people with the with the short debuff at the start, they are going to explode a number of squares based off of how many times they were shot. If they were shot twice, they hit their square and one square away from them. If they were hit 3 times, it's their square and 2 squares out, so a total of 3 square radius. That's what you're seeing explode in the arena.
When you have the top of the anchor, you have to dodge one side or the other, right?
No.
No.
You just
You are
stand, you're just
fine.
at the top of the anchor. That's it.
You were fine. I killed
Well,
you. I
killed
killed
me?
you because
Okay.
I wasn't in position. I was not aware enough of the orientation of the stupid fucking anchor thing on the ground, and
Okay.
I couldn't get there in time. So I exploded 3 out and I killed you.
Okay.
That's what happened. It's nothing you do wrong.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Not something that I would have wanted to blind prog.
Ellery did explicitly say that to us when we got here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were right.
Like, not in a iteration of
Sometimes I
unfun.
am.
It's just like,
If one needs wings,
logic is
one
obstructed.
needs simply make them.
I'm okay with it. It's just gonna take us longer than the other floors.
A wicked
Back.
little man.
My only problem is that, like, there are mechanics that are not
Ow.
telegraphed
Back.
much at all.
Supporter eating it. Far north.
You already ate it.
Oh, right, you said north.
Yeah,
I've got Cayman.
Went down hard.
Narrowing. Tanks. Good. So tanks close.
When you get up, Cayman, reorient because you're not in your spot.
Yeah, I
They're
know.
still in it, but for how long?
Yeah, close.
Healers far. Melee close.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Ranged far.
And they're down. Is
Sorry,
it
my
over
brain
already?
couldn't catch up quick enough.
It is very rapid beats.
Good luck, everyone.
I got nothing.
I got Heart of Light. Ooh, I say Frost.
They're back
Hey,
on
me
their
too!
feet. What grid?
There is no limit
Fuck!
to Electrode's
Cardinals.
potential.
I did not have a pixel.
Delta.
She's gathering ether, but to what end?
Beta Delta. Buddies. Delta.
Hate crime.
Make sure you got enough to live.
Oh, I should probably,
Box.
Box.
worry about it. It's fine. There you go.
Count. Check your short long.
One.
Jesus.
2. I'm 2.
Anchor time.
Oh. Okay. What?
Were you long?
No!
I had 3.
Buddies?
I was short.
Did I not get there in time?
I don't know. There was so much chaos going at that stage, so...
Fair.
I think you were a long game, and I think you need to be at the top of the
Wait,
anchor.
do you fucking add one if you have
Yeah.
a long?
Yes.
God,
Yes.
fuck,
You add one if you're long, and at the same time, for the first long, you go...
there's so much random bullshit going on in this fight.
It's really
So-
poorly telegraphed.
Yeah.
To be fair, the reason why you add one makes sense when you see what happens right afterwards.
Yeah, the
yeah,
number...
we're long enough to know it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that. But see, I only get struck 3 times.
Nope, that's the wrong button.
I'm ready.
Oh.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
Back. Out. Back. Supporter eating it. Far north. Narrowing tanks, good. Tanks close.
came in. You have to be
Healer's
further
bar.
out than me.
It was.
Melee close.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Ranged far.
I'm dead.
Thank you, Traer. Oh,
Are we gonna keep this
and
one?
Cayman, if you can get Betrayer.
Okay.
Never mind.
But for how
Never mind.
So let me if this approximation in my brain track.
To Electrope's potential.
This is the raid fight that Gary Gygax designed, looking at the standard model. It's the second edition D&D of raid mechanics.
I don't understand one word you just said.
I
but
know.
Sure.
Yeah, you could liken narrowing and widening to Thaco.
Well, I was just gonna say it's like the math works out the same, but it's done in the most obtuse way possible.
And only sometimes.
Oh, yeah, and only sometimes.
You were talking second edition, so that's a
Yes.
very important.
Like that's what I'm thinking of when I'm thinking of like their basic raid mechanics, and then the way they're trying to do it here is just like,
You check against this, and you want to do this, unless it's the opposite, when it only happens with these things.
armor class, you want lower armor class for no fucking reason.
Oh god, I forgot the reason.
This is nothing personal.
There was
but
none,
I
apparently.
must have your soul.
Not a good one.
No, not a good one.
The reason was to punish people who weren't good at math.
People who do math need to stop doing that.
Don't you?
Hey,
have
after
a
this poll, I need a
Wings.
second.
One needs
So he doesn't punish people for not knowing.
No, I just give them my spreadsheet and tell them how to work it out, step by step.
wickedly divine!
Back. I'd like to think I'm one of the good ones. Out. Front.
Gotta give myself more shields than
Supporter
normal.
eating it. Far north. Narrowing. Healers. Bad. Close healers. Far tanks. Close ranged.
Holy
Far
Yeah.
melee.
that witch hunt is
I'm-
fucking fast.
I'm gonna be honest. I like that one better than the other one.
Yeah, me too. Except my fucking ass cheeks got electrified.
I'm in danger.
Get back on their feet!
Static clapped back.
It did.
I
No
don't.
one take damage.
got him.
from
There is
it.
no limit to
Okay.
Electrope's
Get on the
potential.
car.
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
So I've got 3 pieces of gear.
Delta.
She's gathering ether, but to what end?
Beta. Big dick.
Classic.
Delta. Spread.
Here.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Did I equip you?
No. No, I'm dying because I have 4 pieces of broken gear.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's funny.
I'll do it.
Yeah, each one of those deaths
Challengers
killed
pulled out
10% of my gear.
I'll do it.
Then let me see your health bar. Let me see the health bar.
100,000.
Lim, if you would have eaten better too,
bad,
that
actually.
probably would have been okay.
For
If
four
only,
pieces?
you're right. If only I had the food from 11.0, then it would make up for these 7 pieces of gear.
Thanks for the reminder. Holy
Hey,
shit.
Betrayer, I need to
my
request a
God.
favor because I'm out of dark matter.
Okay.
I could
Yeah, legit. Far first narrowing is my favorite.
I don't even know the difference between the two. I just know the one that doesn't
4.
feel like complete ass.
4.
I like it because I get to overcorrect. I get to be very scared of what's going on, and I get to just be like, oh, I'm eating it!
Yeah, and like that's my biggest problem. Now my biggest problem is knowing where the circle's going to be exactly. Like it just, yes, you can point it out in the
But
moment.
you have the thing. You have a marker for you.
I know I have the thing.
Oh, great. We
I
got
know I have
one
the
last
thing.
ad
It's the
break.
corner. It's literally just
I
a little...
Okay.
understand.
But you can be on the. I'm the one who has to
We have
guess.
this. We have this celery. This little section right here.
That's not good enough.
Oh well.
Well,
I'm
I
sorry.
completely
You wanna-
understand.
I literally don't look at the floor. I
Yeah,
know
I
there are
was gonna
lines on the
say-
floor.
exactly my problem.
Final Fantasy 14 is the floor! It's Final Florida Sea? Sure, why not? Florida Fantasy.
There are
Well-
so many lines. There are so many lines on this that there's no reason for me to look at. It's just confusing.
It isn't the other.
I'm at the dot. No, it's this dot. It's this dot. It's this line. No, it's this line. Like,
What's this line, actually?
To be fair,
Oh my god.
the lines here
I think it was the
feel
most bad I've heard you.
better for me than, like, 3s were, or some of the other fights. To me, these are nice contrast, and 3s didn't actually line up with things properly.
What are you talking about?
My eyesight's
Yeah,
great, I can
yeah.
see everything!
And the lines for the fuse fields and the fuses.
Hey, you get the metal nipple? The metal safety nipple?
Is that what we're calling it in Brute Bomber stage?
It's been the nipple in my head the entire time because
Okay.
I remember Sophia.
It's better than the Cheez-It.
Ellery, I need you to embrace the
Oh,
metal
Jesus.
safety nipples.
Florida Fantasy 14.
Oh shit, we're
They
going.
can't count that high in Florida.
Looking at floor nipples.
Nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
God, these are really nipply.
They have an areola.
They do.
I missed everything that they're saying at this stage.
Check, please,
Rip
waiter.
Woods Rim.
No, I should hit this as well to remember to go take a look at
If one needs wings,
to go take a look
one needs
at
simply make them.
those pools while I was, having my gear break.
His great wings. Ha! A wicked thing
Front.
to hide.
I gotta not.
You're doxing?
What?
I heard like a DO and then you cut yourself
In.
off.
I got a knot, as if
Back.
I was inspecting floor nipples.
We're not gonna.
Border eating it.
In there.
Close south.
Go away.
Listen, me in looking at textures is...
Narrowing healers.
Oh, I should be...
It's bad.
Is it?
no. It's the
Or
good
is it
one.
good? Okay, I did miss one. I'm stupid. I made it the dumb.
My condolences. I'll inform your next of kin.
I'm fucking dead.
Don't tell them. They'll. What are you doing?
Is it over?
Whee! I did it! Yeah, I like the other narrowing. But that's because I'm
Oh dear, the
squirrely.
challenger's fallen out of the
I don't know, I find them both the same from my perspective, but here's a question. Do people want to do one more pull or call?
Absolutely
I would
not.
like to be done.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
I need to edit these fucking macros to make sense.
Okay.
This might call for a Rhoda Fugue State Google Doc.
Fair
I'll
enough.
be honest, this is
Well-
kind of the first fight where it's like, I'm down for the friendship, but I don't even want to prog it. I don't like this fight.
It's rough.
Anyway, let's end quickly before this ad break starts. Thank you all very much for watching tonight. We will be back on Tuesday, though I will be streaming tomorrow. There will be more Echoes of Wisdom tomorrow and Saturday. And then, just as a heads up, Monday. I'm going to be streaming on Monday, which is not normal. I think that's going to start around 11:30 a.m., and we'll see how long it goes. Going to be doing an Archipelago Seed with Bree and, I should pull up their name because my brain is forgetting it. With, Bree and, Soggy Toast. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. hope you all have a good night, and let's see who is on to toss a raid over to before the ad starts so we can not have to worry about them. Who is live? You know what? We were doing Final Fantasy. Yeah, we'll go raid them. We'll go raid Whoops. Whoops is currently doing their own reclears of the tier. So let's go say hi. They are currently on M2s. Again, thank you all very much for watching, and take care.